Been a very successful trip with my guys, man.
Yeah, that's good.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, they didn't pour anything in it.
Hey, man. TTC, man. We had a great trip, man.
Appreciate it.
Salute.
Great trip.
Brothers.
Forever, man. We locked in forever. We'll maybe have to come to Atlanta, Alabama, or North Carolina on y'all.
Hey.
Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle. Wait a minute, work hard for the car, so that's why it's all tinted. Wait a minute, had a real late night, woke up with my head spinning out in Nashville. It's been mad real, I need sunglasses, I need Advil. I like fake boobs, and my cash real. I like first place, you're in last still. Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle.
Look, pocket rocket in my pocket, please don't make me pop it. All these boys just wanna copy the style, tell them niggas stop it. Whoa, it's my destiny, for the like Latoya, like it found me my Beyonce, and she shotgun in the cockpit. Grinding with the team, making C notes. In my pocket still full of green, call it CeeLo. Alligator watch on me, Tim Tebow, and these haters love to watch me like Tebow. Look, I don't take L's, I just learn a lesson. Before I count the M's, always count my blessings. Look, I'm too sure, never second guessing. Got some money, put up for the rain, so I'm never stressing.
Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle. Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle.
Yo, what's good? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I gotta get used to this. My screens is over here, but the camera is here. Happy New Year. You know what I'm saying? What is good with everybody in the travel space, man? I hope you guys had an amazing Christmas, man. I hope you guys are gearing up for the fucking New Year. I know I am. We got a little bit of Modelo here. Salute to everybody in the building, man. This is a little change up from what I had planned. I had originally had planned to do a Real Raw Reaction episode 4, but ultimately I just switched some gears up. A lot of times, man, I be in my creative thought process, and a lot of time my creative thought process gets ahead of the channel, where we're trying to go, and the movement. So I decided to scale back the year in review that I was trying to do, and just get back to the deep conversations before we end the year up in this travel sector. So I wanted to have a conversation tonight. Tonight's live title: Does fear mongering stop you? And it's P4P. Why so many rules? So it's kind of a 2-part topic tonight. I'm going to bring up one of my guests. Co-host is already in the building. We're going to wait for our other one. We're going to go ahead and bring up our other one of our guest co-hosts in the building. You already know who it is. You know what I mean? Mr. Hated himself, Mr. Audemars Primo in the building. What up, dog?
You know I'm hated out here, Glow.
Oh, man, I appreciate you lending me your time on this Friday afternoon, man. I know a lot of people are getting ready for the new year. We got our other guest co-host should be coming in a minute. Pause. But we're going to go ahead and get started, man. First and foremost, Primo, how was your holidays, man? Did the family, everybody have a good time?
Yeah, everybody had a good time, and my son did a little bit of traveling, like Like he mostly travels more than me. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. That man
Yeah.
has gone to more countries than me.
Oh man, that's what's up.
Yeah, but the family good though. How was your holidays, boss?
Oh man, my holiday was great, man. I couldn't ask for anything more or less, man. It was great, and I'm happy to be back in the travel space one more time before the year is over, man. I'll spend the whole day today getting ready for CTG. As you can see, I got that TTC sweater on. I'm trying out different sweaters, different qualities and different materials, and I'm also trying out different, screen print, direct to print, embroidered. So this is the first one, the TTC sweaters that got that TTC on the back for
Okay.
show. Yeah, pause. So yeah, man, I just been working, man, getting ready for the trip, working on the channel. But yeah, the holidays have been great, man, for sure.
The sweaters should be like, for the internet. Do some shirts for the ladies though. But when you
Oh yeah,
travel,
yeah. No, this is just the first edition of what I got to try everything first. It's got to make sense to me first. So I wanted to see it in the live on this camera and then look at it. And if it makes sense to me, then we'll move forward with getting some branding behind it. It's got to make sense though.
you like the quality?
I want to see what the director print when they come in. They should be here before I leave, so I have both sides to determine. But I'm probably gonna go with the screen print. I mean, with the director print. I mean, just because the color on it is a lot more deeper is from what the guy is telling me. But for sure, man, I like the quality of the sweaters though. I definitely like the quality of the sweaters for sure, man. Let's get to some comments real quick before we get started. And again, appreciate to my guy Primo for co-hosting tonight. My guy 215 said, when you're inexperienced and new to the game, you should follow the rules. Once you're experienced, you should make your own rules, in my opinion. Yeah, we're going to come back to that topic as we get ready to get started. My guy Diego with the $4.99 super chat, bro. I appreciate you for that, my guy. He said, hope everybody enjoyed their holidays. So happy holidays, man. Window seats, what it do, my guy? 2-1 Super Bowl. I don't know about that, man. We might be crashing that party. Salute to my Ravens. Yep, definitely. Salute. Yeah, definitely, man. So the nice topic, we're gonna start with the first part. Does fear mongering stop you from traveling? I was sitting back, I've been doing a lot of listening in the space, and I was sitting back listening, and I was talking to someone that, is not related to our space. And they was, talking to them about Colombia, and they was like, oh man, I would never go to that place. I just hear bad things about it. And I'm like, well, what do you hear? And I'm like, well, I hear about how they rob people, about how they, pickpocket people, how they, how it's dangerous, So I was like, I spent this whole day, trying to think about how to switch up the gears. And when I decided to switch it up, I'm like, you know what? Let's talk about in the first part why. And we got our co-host in the building. My Skins Money. What it do? Got that toxic go on.
Yeah, man. I had to, man. I gotta show love to my cousin in each way, man. Make sure everybody's good. My bad. I had to get set up, man. I get my tequila ready. Get ready for this
Hey man, salute,
conversation.
man. Yeah, salute, man. This is a New Year's live, man. This one mine sponsored by Modelo, man, because I gotta drive back.
Facts. Primo, what up?
I think
Yo,
Primo
what up?
Yeah,
My bad. I'm just getting set up myself.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
man. I got up I had to hop in the shower and everything. I'm like, yo, my background setup and some more stuff.
Yeah, we had some technical difficulties in the studio here too. We still trying to get used to being here. And I was late, and every time I'm late, we're always trying to get shit set up, get the screens right. But yeah, man. So, what do you guys think about what you hear? First and foremost, I'm gonna ask each one of you, right? And let's for right now, we're gonna keep it solely on Colombia for right now, but then we're going to move into like Brazil's and different places. But I want to touch strictly for a moment about Colombia. From what you hear out in the space, and just it don't have to be strictly in the travel space, just in general, does what you hear prevent you from ever wanting to travel to Colombia or travel to a place like a Medellin or a Cartagena or a Cali or a Bogota? And y'all can answer in any order.
Any order? Shoot. All right, I'll start. It doesn't for me. It doesn't anymore, anyways, because I'm a seasoned traveler myself. So um, nothing's it only makes me more curious. You know what I'm saying? It makes me want to travel to that place more. If I was going based off how people perceived a different country or how people talked about a different country, I would have never went to Mexico. I would have stayed far away from there. I would have never went to Costa Rica. I would have stayed far away from there. Wouldn't have went to Colombia. I wouldn't went to Egypt. I wouldn't went to none of these places. I would have still been stuck right where I am. Um, yeah, but I don't see why I wouldn't. Like Primo over there wrestling with an alligator or something.
No, that's us.
Oh,
That's my background. Yo, that's my background. But go ahead, Primo. All right, I'm gonna come back to you, Skins, and I want to hear what Primo got to say. Go ahead, Primo.
You got to mute yourself. You wrestling with alligators over there.
Nah, that's the pit bull. He got out. He good. You know what I mean? We good. Go ahead.
Well, me personally, I would say no. Like we fear mongering to go to these countries. You said Colombia, right?
Yeah, we're just right now. We're just speaking in general about Colombia.
No, no. And you know why I say that, Glow?
Why?
Because I don't do what a lot of brothers do when I go to travel.
See.
yeah.
Okay. See, and that's what. And I'm glad, God, Primo, I'm glad you said that. And this is why I wanted these two to be my guest hosts tonight, because I knew that they would bring the topic in. Because one, you got almost two people that really don't indulge, and you got someone that does indulge, but indulges in a sense where I'm not oblivious to what we're doing, right? So Primo just said, I don't partake in what you guys are doing. So that's why this is a two-part segment tonight, because this is the P4P game. So when you're in the P4P game, I've been saying this for a long time, you're in almost like an underworld, right? You're in the underworld. So no matter how beautiful the destination is, no matter how safe they make it, you're still playing in the underworld. So you can't expect it to be 100% perfect, especially like a place like Colombia. You know what I'm saying?
That's why when you had said something in another live, like in the beginning, and that's what really like gravitated me towards you more. I was like, you said, yo, we're already playing a gray line. You know what I'm saying? That's what you said right there. I remember when you said that, like,
yeah, the gray
we're
area
between a gray line. You know what I'm saying? So we either got to keep it black or white. You know what I'm saying? Because we're playing a gray line already as it is.
Yep.
You know, so I understand where you're coming from. So, you know, me personally, I don't knock brothers to enjoy life. But again, I don't do what y'all do, and I don't be in certain spots. You know, like again, when my skin was on a live with I think it was Razor. You know, shout out to Razor in that 24-hour live wallet.
Yes, salute the Razor, man. And this is no shot at anybody. We just simply having a conversation and a dialogue about it, because we do hear a lot about it, and you know, people always ask me like, well, why aren't you afraid of going to Colombia? Well, one, I'm not afraid to go anywhere, but I understand what I'm doing. So when I put myself in that environment, I'm raising my level of awareness to match the environment that I'm in, right? Now, can I prevent anything and everything from happening? No, but I'm in that environment. I'm partaking in it. So I'm not going to get up here and say to people, like, I'm not going to tell you not to go there, because you're in the P4P game. No matter where you go, you're still under the underworld. Just because Sosua or Costa Rica may be less dangerous, it's just a matter of time or a matter of a moment where any of those destinations can switch, because they're still third world countries.
Yeah, so let me I want to actually preface this whole conversation with this, because I said this, I can't remember, I might have said it when I was first on Razor's panel before, but I think people forget that where this play for pay for play thing comes from and where it derives from and how dangerous it was and it is. Play for play is a dangerous game. It's always been that way. And
Mm-hmm.
it's never changed. Some places are safer than others. You know, with pay for play comes drugs. With drugs comes gangs. With gangs comes violence. That's how it's always been. And people forget that when they're traveling. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? What they all they gotta do is see a girl with a fat ass and they forget everything. Everything just goes out the window. You feel what I'm saying? But the people have to understand that this P for P game is dangerous and it's always been dangerous. It's never gonna stop being dangerous.
Now
You know,
Yeah.
I like how you said that, Moskin, because a lot of brothers don't even mention that. You know what I'm saying? This is really an underworld game that y'all bringing out because it's in legal countries y'all doing it. You know what I'm saying? So you're able to speak on it, you're able to talk to certain topics and all that, and able to have fun, which is cool, commendable.
Yep.
That's when I was heavy on the brothers. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta move correctly with the creep camming and all that, cause shit get ugly. Y'all dealing with the underworld. Even though y'all might not see it because you're traveling and seeing the ladies, because y'all getting caught up in the ladies, you're not seeing what's behind that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
yeah. Also, too, another thing that people don't realize either is they don't with the whole creek gaming stuff. They don't really know the laws in a lot of these countries because even though some of them pay for play is legal, brothels are illegal. You know, so if you look up that stuff, and there's a reason why brothels are illegal, and we're not gonna get into that. That's just the whole. That'll just bring us down a rabbit hole. But just to gain some understanding, to bring it
Go
back
ahead.
to
Why? We're in deep conversation, but why what you said brothels are illegal?
Let them know.
are illegal in a lot of countries, most countries. The countries that you go to, the Costa Rica, the Colombia, brothels are illegal. Pay for
Why?
play, pay for play is legal. Well, because it only garners I don't know how to say this word because I want to be like YouTube sensitive, but like kidnapping and trafficking.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Trafficking. Yep,
you
yep.
know what I'm saying? That's what it garners. So a lot of countries make the brothels illegal and try to make sure that the girls that are in the P4P game are their own selves and their own individuals and making sure that they choose it themselves, which is why
Yep.
brothels are illegal in a lot of these countries. And I believe that in DR, the P4P is legal, but brothels are illegal.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
because I always wondered why a lot of the brothels in some countries don't get no publicity, and then you
and,
go there and you're
and
like,
some of them are
"Hey,
very
yo,
sketchy.
this shit is amazing. Like, why aren't y'all promoting this shit?" And they're like, "Nah, nah, nah, nah."
Nah, you can't. Like
Yeah,
I was in Boca Chica, right? When I'm in the back street,
Okay.
in the alleyway in the hood. And I'm just, I'm giving y'all the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? The hood and the luxury. So I'm in the back. I'm one of the gang members out there. You know what I mean? You could tell, chatted up, and I'm chilling vibing with the dude. He like, yo, y'all want no chicas? Y'all want no? And I'm looking at, but I'm Dominican, so I'm here laughing like, yo, my nigga,
Yeah,
I come in for that. But he points at where they at, and I'm like, yo, you would never in a hole in the wall would think these ladies is there.
in that club.
Like it didn't even look like a club. That's the crazy part.
mm,
Brothels don't even look like clubs. They're just big ass houses. You know what I'm saying? With a whole
Salute,
bunch of
Ice.
rooms, whole bunch of bedrooms, whole bunch
Salute.
of weird shit went in. Cause I ain't
mhm.
gonna hold you. Like people say I don't travel, but I've been traveling since I was like 5. But I stopped traveling about in my early 20s. Last time I went to DR until like I started going to other countries. So the last time I went to DR, I went with a whole group of get money dudes. We was chilling, vibing, and I'm from there, so I went to the city. I went out the hood. I'm like, I'm vibing. When we go to Santiago, mind you, we're in the capital. We drive out to Santiago, and we like, yo, we about to hit the strip club. And I'm thinking like, I bet I'm about to throw some ones. I ain't never thought DR had strip clubs because again, I haven't been there since I was young. We go there, bro, and I'm sitting down, and these females come up to us, and they're like, "Yo, we could go in that room and do whatever you want." And I'm like, and I'm with my ex at that time. I'm like, hell no. I walked out. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But I already knew like what type of time everybody was on. And I'm like, yeah, this ain't my type of scene. I'm good. I'm out of here. And it's illegal again because we would have never thought that was what it was. There's a hole in the wall, but a big hole in the wall though, because they're huge.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
that's crazy, man. I did. Now that you say it, I knew it, but I didn't know it. You know, it's one of the things where you always was skeptical about it, but I didn't realize until you put the context on it that most brothels in most countries are off the grid.
Word.
And are sketchy as hell, like you said. Yeah. The ones I go to in Cartagena, most people wouldn't even go there because that's really off the grid. You know what I'm saying? So, but what what else?
Now that question you asked, what about you?
What about me as far as
Fear mongering.
how? No, I listen to the stories. You know what I mean? I listen to the stories. I think the news is good, giving people information about a situation and allowing them to make their own decision is a good thing. I'm not debating the saying that what's being put out isn't good. What I'm saying is I think there's too many people that take only the message of what they heard of, oh man, this many people got robbed here, or this many people got, this thing happened, or they scoped this person and didn't actually read the context of what that person put themselves into. Like what, the situation that they put themselves in. Like I was reading a story the other day, and it was, a guy's first time to Medellin, first night out, he takes 2 back, he got no security, he's been, in the club drinking all night long, and immediately goes back and wakes up 2 days later and doesn't know what the fuck is going on. Well, immediately I find 5-6 mistakes right there that you made first time by yourself in Medellin. Those are mistakes right there. 2, you take 2 back, and you've been in the clubs drinking all night. You know what I mean? So a lot of these.
Can I get funky with you? It's happening now in Miami, bro, and it's not 2. You'd be surprised. Mistakes is happening. It just happens when a guy just lets his guard down for pussy. It don't gotta be the first timer. It don't gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Because I done seen it happen. One of my homeboys went to Miami. He stepped out of his hotel. He said, "Damn, this is baddie right there." Yo, said, "Let's go to the hotel." He didn't go to his room, but he booked another room. Next thing you know, robbed, Rolex and $10,000. And mind you, this is a guy that has bread, can enjoy life the way he wants to enjoy life anywhere in the world, not just in these countries. So he went to Miami to enjoy life, and look what ended up happening to him.
Good luck, bro.
It's just when guys let their guards down, not understanding what's going on out here, especially with the ladies, y'all trying to go after. Again, the underworld. It's the underworld out here. So they're not underlining anything. That's why when we speak on certain subjects, I don't speak on numbers. I don't speak on what person does. Like I don't speak on what I let a person speak on what they speak on, but I would never put that out there because again, we are in an underworld lining. Even though it's legal, you know what I'm saying? We still playing a fine line that you don't never know who's watching these. It could be a family member. It could be a cartel member. It could be your gang leader. It could be anybody just watching, ready.
You know what I say? I say each destination, I have a level of awareness that I keep for everywhere that I travel to outside of my personal circle that I consider my safe zone, which would be my home area. Even then, I'm still got my guard up. But every other destination that I go to, like, if I go to the zoo, my level of awareness for Sosua isn't the same as my level of awareness for Cartagena. My level of awareness for Cartagena isn't the same level of awareness that I use in Medellin. You know what I mean? So each destination, you do have to raise your level of awareness, but I do believe people take a lot of things out of context too much, man. Like I said, a lot of these stories, man, it's either someone getting drunk, someone putting themselves in a position that they would never put themselves in at home. You got to imagine, would you put yourself in that position at home? I'm not really doing much overseas that I wouldn't do at home. You know what I mean? It's just I'm overseas. You know what I mean? If I wouldn't get sloppy drunk and take 2 joints back to my hotel in the States, if I couldn't control it, why would I do it overseas? You know what I mean?
Third world country.
In a third world country, you know what I mean? Especially in a place where I don't got security, and And if I know I can, a lot of these dudes don't realize that they can't handle their alcohol. You know what I'm saying? And you don't realize. I tell my boys all the time. There's this feeling that you get when you on vacation, bro. It's unexplainable, bro. It's a different layer of skin that come across you, and you start letting your guard down, bro. You start feeling yourself. You got money in your pocket. Your phone ain't banging like that for bullshit that's going on in your day-to-day life. You're not watching the clock. You're just eating good food, drinking, dancing, living it up. And you start to let your guard down. You start to drink more than you would normally drink. And you start to let that guard down and you get pickpocketed. You lose your wallet. You lose your phone. You get drugged. You get robbed. And then you make it to be the country's fault. Nah, nigga, that shit was your fault. That shit was your fault that you went to a destination where you know they play games like that. And they play, and you niggas are like, oh, you're making excuses for Colombia. Nigga, this is the same shit that happened in fucking New York City, Chicago, Florida, LA. It happens everywhere on trains. They look for the weak. They prey on the weak. So if you're going to be weak-minded, weak personality, if you're going to move around with, zero awareness, you're going to get stupid drunk in the club, dancing, throwing money, all that shit, they paying attention. They watch it. Oh, yeah, we got one. Bam. Got him. Yeah, let's get up on him.
Now, let me ask y'all this, because y'all from different states right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all ever indulged in different states with two? I'm not saying a paper play, like, what you're saying, bag 2 joints in a club or whatever, got sloppy drunk and took them back home with you or the hotel.
Never the sloppy drunk part. Never, no, not the sloppy drunk part. Not mix that together, no.
Moskins, you muted.
My bad. Nah, never. And what's the crazy thing is, just to go back to what Glo was saying. If you look at a lot of these dudes that are victims of a lot of this stuff, it's always the same common factors. Always, every single person that I've seen, or what's that dude's name? DC Born Rob or Razor Rays. They reported on every single one of them. Every single one. It doesn't matter. I haven't seen one just a random tourist just get targeted. Just somebody just random. But every single one was in pay for play. They had one of the millions of red flags.
Yeah.
They went home with 2 chicks. They got overly drunk and they let their guard down. But every single one of them.
They're not learning the language.
That's a big part, especially if you're going there, 13 times and 14 times or whatnot. You gotta indulge in that or whatever, or engulf yourself in the culture. But yeah, all of them have the same common factors. Every single one of them, and it's nothing different. And you keep and it's just a repetitive thing of people getting reported on with being overly drunk, back with 2 like on 10, like it's the same thing over and over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? And again, you can't blame it on the country because there's bad people everywhere.
Now honestly, this what goes down back to, what it goes back down to, Moscow? Accountability. Brothers ain't taking accountability for themselves actions. Because the ego with man is on a whole time high. So guys is out here talking about they getting money, they millionaires, they all of this. So they go around telling these chicks that on top of that. So what you think from the get are these chicks gonna go after? Your pockets.
And listen, me and my boy was talking on the plane on the way back, and he was telling me, like, and another one of my guys said the same thing, that a lot of the ones that get scoped and get drugged and robbed are the ones that are being cheap, negotiating these joints down to the lowest number possible. So they're like, man, fuck this shit. Like, I'm gonna call my people, and we're gonna get more out of them because we see laptops, phones, all this stuff. And this is from multiple people that have talked to Mangos, and they have said, especially out of Medellin, they have said this is what we do. the ones that are being cheap and being, don't want to negotiate us down $40, $50.
Let me ask you this: what's the highest you paid out there? I don't like speaking prices, but what's the highest you done paid out there?
Out where?
And
Gotta
Colombia. We're
be,
speaking about
you gotta
Colombia.
Cartagena or Medellin. You gotta be
Medellin.
Oh, Medellin probably probably a buck.
That's the highest?
And Maddie, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the guys is out here
Yeah.
asking for discounts on $100, right?
Yeah.
You hearing this,
Mhm.
Globe? $100, right? You know how much one of these phones go out for there out there for?
For like fucking 3 million pesos. 4 million pesos. I already
Actually,
know.
more.
Trust
No,
me.
you're right about there.
Listen, I lost the iPhone in Cartagena on Cholome Island, and we went through hoops to get it back. And it cost me about $1 million to get it back. And the only reason why I had to pay the $1 million to get it back is because it had files in there from work that I could not let somebody have. But during a fight at Cholome, you know what I mean? 3-4 boats down. Chaos ensued. Boats is trying to untie, scramble. My phone gets dropped in 2 boats over. And yeah, it was $1 million pesos to get that motherfucker back. And my people went through channels, man. That's how I became close to the boss on Cholome Island. Because we literally was going through channels to get that phone. And they was like, yo, it's that serious. I'm like, bro, listen.
Yeah.
I got to have
Yeah.
that motherfucker, bro.
So 2 things, right? So obviously you guys both spoke to me. I mentor a lot of young men, right?
Yep.
So to address Ice City, letting your guard down around beautiful women is going to happen to most men,
Yep.
and that's an excuse to me, right? That's an excuse to me because as a man and as a grown man, I'm growing up and maturing. You have to have a certain level of dick discipline. I tell my cousin this all the time. You have to.
Mm-hmm.
It's a must to get through life as a man. You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
if you just throw things out there like that, it's just like, yeah, like
I
whatever.
I'm gonna
Like, man,
I can kind of agree with what he's saying because
yeah, no, I'm not saying it's wrong.
for most people, that first time out of the country
Yeah,
or that first time to a destination like a Cartagena or a Sosúa or Medellin or Costa Rica, and you're drinking unlimited drinks, unlimited food, unlimited access to the most beautiful joints around the world, you do kind of lower your awareness level.
right,
And you do start acting a lot. I've noticed people, I've had to check my boys. I've had to check myself.
right.
Where you get over there and it's like, yo, bro, like, come on, bro, you don't move like this. Like, cut it out, dog. Like, they don't matter because we over here. Like, and that's why this second part gonna be good, man. Because the second part with it being it's P4P, why so many rules, like
Mm-hmm.
that kind of ties into that. Like, cut it out, dog. Like, this shit is P4P. A lot of this, it's simping. It's too much to pay for this, tipping this girl for this. You should do this. Other than, something disrespectful, something that is unsafe, that's promoting unsafe or promoting disrespect that would represent us in a disrespectful manner. I don't think it really matters other than that. If it's not, like I said, unsafe or disrespectful, I don't think it really matters, bro, because it's the P4P game, bro. I don't think it
Mm-hmm.
matters. I don't think it matters what anybody does. You can't, and I had to think about this the other day because I'm like, we've been having a lot of good, and don't get this twisted because there's been a lot of good conversations where we've been talking about, simping and tipping and dipping and flipping. We've been doing a lot of good, the space been having a lot of good dialogue, and we'll be staying away from some bullshit. But what I was thinking about was, man, does it really fucking matter? Like, does it really fucking matter on any level other than safety and respect? Other than that, does it really matter? We're all fucking in the P4P game. I'm not speaking for the 2 guests on the panel. I'm speaking for myself personally. I brought them 2 on for a kind of a, to bring like a different side to the panel, where they can, bring
Yeah,
a different light.
I'm in the middle because I do dabble.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to put it on you without
Yeah,
you saying it
yeah,
because I know my guy up top don't. But
yeah, yeah.
all right, so but that's what I'm saying, man. I think that we've gone too far, and that's why I said it's P4P. Why so many rules? Does
Why
it?
so many rules?
But
Why?
it's crazy you say that because there's rules, like you just said, there's so many rules to this, but there's not rules to again the unsafety and the shit that's actually making other travelers
That's
looking
it's
crazy weird
rules
out
for every game. P4P is a game. There can't be no
See,
rules.
I, I disagree with that. And the reason why I disagree with
There
that is
can't
because
be no rules.
right, I disagree with there's rules to every game in the especially for pay for play because something that's always been looked at as widely negative
Ice, you got
and
join, bro.
yeah you
Cause
might
I
yeah
want,
might as well to
yeah,
join
I
to
want to
add another
let
thing.
Ice, yeah, I want to
yeah,
Yeah,
let
because
Ice speak.
he's a different perspective than
Yeah,
us,
yeah,
yeah,
no, that's my nigga. And I like
right,
his perspective. Ice, jump up here, bro, because
I do
I
I
want
do
to.
too, but I'm gonna keep it funky with you.
yeah,
Ice straddles the fence. He plays it between the line. You see black and
yeah.
white, baby.
Yeah, let me finish what I because I don't see how there can be rules to a thing that's always been looked at something widely negative. Like this is always something that's been part of like hood culture and stuff I don't see, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna get when you're in the pay for play thing, you're gonna get set up. You're gonna get robbed. The more times, and then the more times you're in it, the more likely you are to. I don't see where there are rules in it, and I don't know where the rules came from
See,
either. I don't
Ice
know
That's
who
Ice
set
might Ice might not be in the game for too long though, because again, there's rules to everything, but there's no rules at the same time. So I get what you're saying. There is no rules. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to
but there is though. There's
like
starting to become rules like,
right, but
oh, you can't do this, don't do this, or this is simping, or this is a different way to move. Like
yeah.
at the
So
end of the day, we're all paying for play. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You're not rizzing nobody,
right,
and you're not you. It's like my bets when they void one of the bet off. I didn't lose. I didn't win. It didn't go
right.
nowhere. It just got voided.
So
It's a void. You know, you don't get nothing for it. It's fun. We're having. It's a great space to be a part of. It's a great
but you
thing.
don't get no points for that.
You get
no,
zero
no,
points
there's
for
no points
that.
for that.
It's
So let
no
me
points
so
for
let me go
risen
back
for
to
getting a bad joint in Colombia or Costa Rica or Sasua or anywhere in the world
yeah,
if
because you're
you're
paying for it.
pulling
You
out
can get
money.
yeah. So let me go back to what I was saying as far as there's no rules. I think the only rules are the rules that come from the women and the people that are actually doing it. I think they have rules for us. You feel what I'm saying? Like they have rules. For us, ours is all, individual stuff. Like somebody's gonna pay more. Somebody's gonna take one out to dinner. Someone's not. Someone's not gonna have them stay over. Someone's just gonna have them for an hour. Someone's gonna tip $40. I don't like it's all individual based.
Someone gonna
But
Western Union poppy.
somebody gonna be a Western Union poppy. But
Blah blah
I
blah.
think they have rules, you know,
And yeah,
that they play by for us. Obviously,
it's all there's so much. There's so many layers to it. It's like, how could you put rules on the Wild West? This shit literally is the Wild West. There can't be no rules and stipulations and standards, and the only standards is safety and respect. How safe are you being, and how much respect and dignity are you showing the country, and showing our class of people how we move. Other than that,
And the females, because again, when
yes.
you show that, you get much more out
Other
of that.
than that, there is no other matter. It don't matter if this nigga go and he pay her $200. It don't matter if this nigga go and he sleeps with only one girl per trip that's got blonde hair, and this nigga likes his girl to flip backwards, and this nigga like to, take him out to dinner, and this nigga like to hold hands, and this nigga like to kiss, and This nigga like him to do this too. Like, bro, we can list this shit for days. That's what made me sit back to think. How can you police the Wild West? There is no such thing as simping. In a sense of, in my book, because everybody is a simp.
I don't think you can be a simp.
Every nigga that get on a plane to fly 5 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours, 13 hours. I don't give a fuck how many hours. If you get on a plane, take this book, take money, and go out and have a good time, but it don't matter, bro. You's a simp. And that is 99.9% of every nigga that log on to this space and says hello.
Hey, listen.
And Globe said it.
Globe said it.
Right, Globe.
We can't just be agreeing on everything. People have issues with that too.
I'm a trick.
Nah, we not agree. We speak
I'm
in
a trick,
facts.
not a simp, because I don't do that. But again, listen, to each his own. There's nothing wrong with that.
Trick, simp, they got the same grandmama. I see you on Thanksgiving, nigga. Listen, if you going through the same fucking custom line as me, that's why I be like seeing people in the customs line and like motherfuckers like be judging people. Like, you can't judge me, motherfucker. We all going through the same line. Like, and I think, and even and hold up now. I'm not getting up here. I might be guilty of it, but I think in 2024 we gotta stop and just focus on what we do and how much fun we have, because I think we've gone off the motherfucking deep end now. I think they trying to build a fucking book, a dictionary. There is no book. Page 1, we is all simps. Page 2, bring condoms. Page 3, watch your back. Man. Page 4.
Hey, Ice, you might as well just come up here and tell us why we wilding, man, and just say your piece.
Nah, bro.
I don't think that, like, I can't see how.
Hold on, but Ice is the same guy that says he's a pimp, but you fly out to simp.
Listen, we all are simps. We in the same. Listen, nigga. My friend said this shit one time to me, right? We were all booking a trip to Cartagena, and we all got front seats, right? Big front seats. We were flying a big yellow bus. So we all got big front seats. And we all broke out laughing because I said, yo, did you book your seat yet? And he looked straight at me. He's a Jamaican. He looked straight at me and said, whole plane reach, man. Basically what he meant was like, nigga, I don't need to sit in the motherfucking front. I can sit in the back. The whole motherfucking plane is going to the same destination. And I say that to say this, nigga, just because I'm sitting in the front of the plane and you sitting in the back don't make you no better than me, nigga. We all on the same fucking plane, and the outside of that motherfucker say P4P Airlines. And we is on that motherfucker. And we is on it.
Yo, so I do think that some people have a different meaning of simp. So I'll just tell you how I see what simping. I think simping is giving everything the girl wants without the end result. You know, and tricking is giving everything the girl wants with the end result. That's how I see it.
What do you mean giving her everything she wants?
All right, let me give an example. Right.
I want to break it down. Let's
I have a friend, right? He was talking to this chick. He was feeling the chick and she knew this. Nigga fucking lit U-Haul, filled it up, drove her down to North Carolina. He slept over the crib and everything the weekend. He unpacked everything, thinking he was gonna get someday. They ain't get nothing. You did everything for her, bought her purse and everything. You simp. You bought her
That's
purse.
a simp.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's a simp. But, 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 but,
That's how I see it.
Sasua, sleeping with a pro and tipping her $40 is not a simp.
I think so you got
I'm
the end
asking
result.
is
No,
so
I don't think it's a
so
it's simp. I think
filling up a U-Haul
It's not a
Uh-huh.
simp. It's a trick.
and taking a chick down to move her in and not getting no box from her is not a simp, but going to a place where you're paying for your time, paying for play, and you enjoyed yourself, so you tip shorty, that's a simp. Is that what I'm understanding?
Oh, now you a trick when you pay, again. You got the end result, didn't you? When you went out the
Tricks get the
country and
end
did what you
result.
did, you got the
You
end
got
result.
what you wanted.
You're a trick. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
when I say we're all simping is again you're still making a transaction, and you know what I mean. You're still paying for this shit to do what the service is. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like you can sit there and be like, "Yo, I'm the man." Like again, it's a transaction. That lady could have transactions with a whole bunch of other dudes. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you in your feelings because you simping.
I don't know. I find it hard to, like I said, he said, I respect you, but the receipts are there. Show Primo is one of the biggest Western Union poppies, but he'll front like he a boss. Oh, somebody called that Primo.
Of course. Show me. You know what the crazy part is? I want to see receipts because they'll show receipts of all the females I do business with from out there. Yes, you're right. I Western Union. You damn right about that. Again, I'm a trick. You know what I'm saying? I do business with females. I'm a trick to my girl. I do business with females. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Man, everybody, listen, I don't think there's no way to exclude yourself from it.
No, I'm not
There
excluding myself.
ain't no clean nigga traveling the world for P4P.
What you mean?
There ain't no white suit for P4P, nigga.
No, I don't. This is what I'm trying to tell you. I don't pee for police.
But I'm saying, like, some people say, like, oh, well, that's it. If you do this, you a simp. If you do this, you a trick. Nigga, this shit is P4P.
Yeah, of course.
It ain't no, listen, everything is everything, nigga.
It's a transaction at the end of the day.
Nigga, you is paying for play. I don't care. There ain't no other way to sugarcoat it. There ain't no other way to make it seem any better. It is what it is. And I think a lot of people try to put whatever fucking umbrella they want to put over top of it. And, you know, and then classify different things with being simp or being a trick. Nah, man.
It all comes in the same section.
At some point, you are gonna. Hey, listen, man. It's grandma's house. At some point in
we
time,
all at the house. We
all there, nigga, man.
We all at the reunion. I ain't gonna.
Just because your dad and just because your dad, went to college and your family doing good, and then my dad went to jail and we live on food stamps. It don't matter, nigga. We got the same grandma. You still my cousin, nigga.
Of course,
you know what I mean?
Course.
So that's what I'm saying. There really is no way to personify one or the other or pinpoint.
Not when it comes to that. One
thing that one person is doing, including the people that are sending Western Unions.
Yeah, of course. Not when it comes to that. You're right. When it comes to P4P, you're right. There's no way to classify anybody because at the end of the day, we all at the reunion. You remember how them old reunions used to be? I ain't gonna front. I used to miss those days, man. When everybody used to come together, black families, Spanish families, everybody. Again, like that uncle, but everybody's still chilling. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't do what that uncle do, but y'all still having a kick out of it. You know what I mean? Y'all having a laugh.
Yeah.
So again, I respect that in the aspect as well. You know why? Because a lot of brothers got caught up with this whole. It's a whole lot of again, rules, books, and all of that. All because I came into the sector, I think, with this whole non-creeping shit. Ever since then, it's been like up with rules and all of that. And it's just like, yo, you can have fun. You just gotta, again, there's rules to them. You know what I'm saying? There's rules with them that you should abide by in order for you to come back home safe.
Oh, that font on me. What up? Tell him, Globe, it's a dirty game. What up, Carter? I'm gonna try to keep up to these comments. He said tricking is paying for pussy. Simping is paying for hopes of getting some pussy.
That's how I see it. That's how I've always seen it.
You know what, window seats only. I wouldn't be mad by standing behind that statement. You know what I'm saying? If I had to get it clarified for me, then that's how I would probably be like, all right, then everybody's pretty much a trick then.
Mhm.
Everybody in this game is a trick.
Yes, pretty much, yes. You know what I'm saying? So you can't even be mad at that. So again, there shouldn't be no rules to this thing, oh, you should be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that. Again, because everybody has their own ways of doing things. It's like telling let's say for instance, you fuck with the Italians, but again, they're businessmen. But I'm talking about the real Italians, you know what I mean? It's like telling a mobster, yo, you can't do this, you got to do it this way. Like everybody had their own way of doing things, but they still came to the table.
They gonna say, the fuck out of here. The fuck is wrong with this guy? You out your fucking mind? Oh, man. Now, like I said, a lot of the conversations were very, very deep, thoughtful, great conversations. I listened to a lot of them, but
definitely a lot.
I was listening to a lot of people walk themselves into the same doorstep of the conversation that they were arguing. It was like and that's why I was sitting there like, yeah, there's really no way around it. Like, no matter what you say, somehow you're gonna walk back in this door with me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be waiting for you. You might say I'm a simp because I tipped $40. You might say I'm a trick because I fucking overpay. This person might say, well, you a simp because you kiss Johns. This person, like, no matter how you do it, at the end of the day, everybody, in a sense, in this P4P game is the same. That's why I say there can't be no rules on the Wild West.
Right.
You
like,
know what I mean?
How can it be like a holy grail of set rules and pay for play? It doesn't make no sense.
People getting mad. People getting mad. Go ahead. Go ahead, because it's gonna segue.
I like that you invited me to this because I want to make things run clear with any other brothers that's watching this, or just anybody out here. I ain't got no issues with nobody. Again, I be joking and all that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no issues with what you do. Again, it's just doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing weird behavior, I can't vouch for that as a man. Besides that, I got no issues with nobody. So I respect you even for allowing me to come on this platform. Because again, there ain't no rules. There is no rules. So enjoy life. Again, I might joke on Ice because he be eating box. I might joke on V12s because he be kissing mangoes. But again, at the end of the day, it's all jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and at the end of the day, you can't judge Ice or V12s because how I'm gonna say, oh well, Ice ate the mangoes box. Well, nigga, you fucked her. You paid her.
You kissed her. You know what I'm saying?
You paid her. Like,
so, some nigga took out on a date. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
know what I mean? There is, and that's why I say, but there's no rules into this game. There's only respect and dignity. You can't. There is no judge. In this game, and that kind of brings me to. So now, if there's no rules, what stops people from creep camming then? If there shouldn't be any rules.
That's their rules. Like, again, that's their rules. Like, again, like, Globe, again, would you go into a trap house and record the niggas that's selling drugs?
But there's rules to that game.
Hey, Globe. I see what you did there. That shit was dope. But I'm gonna say this.
we having a conversation.
I seen it. But I'll tell you this. Remember what I said previously? Is they have we're in a play for play game or whatever you want to call it. You know, there's no rules on this side on how people enjoy it or whatnot, but they have their rules. You feel what I'm saying? So that whole creep camming thing that comes from them, and not wanting to be filmed. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't come
from us. You know what I'm saying? If it came from us, I'd be like, yo, do as you please, because they don't care. But it's coming from them. So again, brothers are getting, again, you see the quality has gone lower in the Sioux because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. You go to Punta Cana, you are not gonna be able to do that. Even though niggas be outside the club doing that, you're not gonna get a baddie on camera. It'll be very hard for you to get a baddie on camera because they're not with that. They already been through all of that, or don't want to deal with that. They got sponsors that's paying them more, family members. They got all type of shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
So Globe, right? So when you go to Costa Rica, you're gonna find out real quick that you're gonna be messing with a lot of professional women.
Yeah, I know that Costa Rica
Right.
got it on lockdown.
They don't want none of this.
They don't want none of that camera shit. They see what's going on all around the world. They got niggas watching it. I get it. They got it. Tijuana got it on lockdown too. But now I was just segueing real quick because I thought that was a good.
I like that. It was good.
I thought that was a good tunnel question because, you know, like I said, man, I don't believe there should be any rules in this game other than safety and respect. If you know, I think throwing money is disrespectful. I think that's a rule that should be completely eliminated. That's an American strip club thing. That's not an international strip club thing.
And you know, and again, this is when I'm gonna. I'm gonna transition this year because again, I'm gonna bring through. I wasn't doing this because again, fellas need to start learning the real. Again, you know, this. Somebody said, "Yo, you can have fun in Corona and this and that." Again, it's illegal in these countries unless you go to Las Vegas. I'm telling you, brothers, do not be listening to advice to these guys telling you to hit Corona, Jackson Heights, and all of these weird spots where it's illegal. Even though they got the beauties, the same beauties that's illegal out here, it's illegal to do it out here. That's why I'm very strict on certain things. Vegas, but guys is not gonna want to go to Vegas because it's too expensive. So instead, you know, enjoy the time that you guys have in these countries by following their rules. You know what I'm saying? We don't have rules. Again, anybody can enjoy life for whatever you want. You want to tip 20, you want to tip 40, you want to give 100, do what you please. You want to eat the box, you want to eat ass, do what you do. But, you know what I mean? We joke and all that, but at the end of the day, it's all jokes. You enjoy life as you please, as long as there's respect, and you know what I'm saying? And
nobody cares.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, there's no rules, so there should be no judgment passed upon anybody if they not doing anything that's disrespectful or unsafe. Now, if you got a motherfucker that's doing something disrespectful and unsafe, that's breaking the rules and that sense, then that should be out. I think everybody should be able to have fun and joke and clown. I think having fun and joke and clowning is about shit, but I think, man, I think it got so to the point where tipping somebody, which I thought, if the way I was raised up, is a good thing and makes people, you know, it shows good on a demographic of people coming to that area. If one group of people is known for, hey man, them motherfuckers, you know, if they have a good, if you show them a good time, they might give you, a little $10, $15, $20 tip. You know what I mean? It became such a hot debate. I'm like, man, this shit, there's become too many rules. If a nigga that had a great time with somebody, enjoyed themselves, got destroyed for tipping someone, I felt like, man, I felt like that, the rule, there's just way too many rules and standards in a game that has no standards or no rules. There is no, you don't, like I said in the beginning, you don't get no points for this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Especially in a game that's about pleasure and fun. You know, he putting so many rules on a game that's about pleasure and fun.
That's it.
It no longer makes it fun and pleasurable.
It's a winning game for everybody that has one of these. Your ticket to win is this. As soon as you get this up, you won. You won the game. It's over. You get to go to the championship. Pick your destination of what championship you want to go to. You want to go Sosua, you want to go Punta Cana, you want to go DR, Colombia, Costa Rica, Brazil, Thailand. Go win, pop champagne. The most joints you want, go. You won.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go down to what's his name's comment. Michael Brown just put a comment, and we actually already explained this, but
he said that's BS. There are rules to everything. This is what I don't understand. Chica are super gamed up before They come to Sasua, that's cool, but we give them our brothers rules to this game. That's BS. Yeah, rules to safety, rules to how to move, rules to how to conduct yourself,
And
not rules to
you missed the
tipping,
whole thing. You're saying
not rules
we're giving them rules. Like you guys are deciding these rules.
Yeah, you're putting rules.
Yeah, a certain group of guys are deciding
and they're
these
backwards rules. And they're backwards rules. Like it puts like I said, Primo had joints up there, and soon as he said something about what do y'all think about guys that don't tip, every single girl elevated their voice. Every single one was like, you know what I mean? They went stupid.
They started clowning. They started calling cheapy cheapies, buy cheapy cheapies. They was joking. Mind ya, this is me again. This is why I preach, brothers, learn the language. Again, I was told, yo, I'll pay for your flight if you come out here. Has any of your chicas told you that?
I had one.
But no,
but my skin, you different. You speak the language, you got properties, you know what I'm saying? It's different.
No, I ain't had that yet. I'm man enough to say it. I ain't had that yet.
Told you, but that comes with embrace and like engulfing yourself in the culture though.
In the culture, and it just not being a cheap guy, because they understand who I am as well. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to business. You know what I'm saying?
That's Aldermore Rico. But nah, Michael Brown, I like that. I like your comment, but I believe that's what we got to change. There can't be rules for P4P, bro. There can't be. It's a pay for play game. Yeah. No matter what a dude tells you, I promise you he's lying if he tell you that he paying a subset of prices. I've traveled more than most. I know niggas lie.
That's what I was about to fuck.
Niggas lie about how much they pay. Niggas lie about what they do because, again, the place that a lot of niggas love, Cartagena, I've been there 10 times going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spent a lot of time there. Got a good network of people, especially Mangoes. They talk, you know what I mean? And they tell what niggas be talking about. Niggas be pillow talking, overpaying, and lying about what they're doing. So that's why I was saying.
Trying to wife up again.
Cash App.
That's another topic that I'm
Western Union. Western Union.
Go back to. So I want to try to briefly like highlight this one. So like the only rule that I really see and that I agree with was come truck with me when he said there should only be 2 rules: have fun, be safe, and come home. Right. So that's what I agree with. Right.
That's what I just said.
So and if you're cheap, just say that. That's fine.
That's what I said, bro.
Don't go around. Around the whole thing, and I knew
safety, respect.
I'm
safety, respect. Safety is be safe. Come home is with the respect. You know what I mean? And that's what I be hearing. Like a lot of people that the shit that be happening to them. They try to be safe, but they forget the respect part. You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? They put themselves in a position, like the dude that just said that, the dude's blowing up over the internet. I think he's got like 20,000 views right now. He got fucking robbed in Medellin, right? Went up to the mountains to take pictures at night in Medellin with some people that he'd never met before in his life. Never knew. $3,000 recording equipment in the mountains in Medellin, off the grid. No longer in the tourist zone, completely off the grid in the mountains. First time, don't know none of these people. Okay, tell me in that story where anybody should be afraid to come to Medellin because of what that nigga did. Because if you don't
heard that story,
was
wild.
You talking about the Equalizer?
I'm talking about the nigga that went up in the mountains
The Equalizer. You know that broke his leg twice.
Yeah.
The Equalizer. That's the Equalizer. That nigga's story was Jason Bourne. Like, wow, 007.
Yo, he
Listen
said
to
he snapped his leg like 3 times, snapped it back in, and ran down
Listen
the
to
street, and he was hiding in a bathroom
Listen to
stall
me.
for 24
If
hours.
anybody would listen to that fool, I pray that you get thrown off the mountain too. You know what I'm saying? And I pray Razor Rays get your fucking video and play that shit, because we gonna laugh while Razor do a live on your ass and go, see guys, this is what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So, like, that be the stories though. It never be a nigga just, you know what I'm saying? It be a nigga like the nigga that got robbed in the Gethsemane coming from the airport. They got a big ass gold chain on. They spotted the nigga from the airport. They walked him, they followed him all the way to the liquor store. Got the nigga in the liquor store. You know what I mean? The nigga that died in Marabella, same thing. Gold chain on, and it was fake. And he tried to fight back. That's why homie popped him. He tried to fight back. Again, find me a story where we can say, damn, homie that got killed, one of the first stories that really started off the fear mongering was homie in Barranquilla that got killed over his business. Does everybody remember that story? The black brother.
So I didn't hear it, but I heard people kind of talk about it every so often. They kind of mention it.
That brother got a girl, put the businesses in her name. He was with her for about a year, put all the businesses in her name, turned everything over to her without vetting her out properly first. She turned fucking Rico on his ass, and Rico popped him, and they took over the business and drained that nigga's accounts for like a couple $100K. Again, find me a story that shows something where someone did something where what you normally should be doing. Going on this vacation, right? Checking yourself in, putting your stuff away, making sure your stuff is secure, staying somewhere with security, right? Going out to eat in the areas where you feel comfortable at, going to the clubs and the nightclubs that you feel comfortable in, having the amount of drinks that you feel comfortable having, you know what I mean? Vetting out the entertainment that you want to have that, at that moment. And like I said, having security back to cover you, understanding everything that you're doing, where you're going. Cartagena is one of them destinations. You cannot aimlessly just walk around Cartagena. You got to have something you're doing or somewhere you're going or some purpose. Like, you could go sightsee, but have a place you're going to go sightsee. You know what I'm saying? Have a restaurant that you're going to or idea of an area where the restaurants that you're looking for. Because if you aimlessly walk around in Cartagena, they look for that shit. Oh, what's this nigga aimlessly walking around for? Hey, bro, what you looking for, my brother?
Glo. That's anywhere. That's like where you at right now. You're not going to aimlessly be walking around just looking around. You're going to go to your destination, wherever you're going to go, wherever you're going to either take your kids or you're going to go yourself to eat. You just moving at the correct space. You know what I'm saying? The same way you should be moving outside the country, whether you're on a vacation or not.
Yo, that's even here in Boston, like a few weeks ago, right? A female in Hyde Park. And this is going to what you're saying in Cartagena, like you have to be moving with some type of rhyme or reason. But dude and a female sitting in a car, they just sitting in the car. No reason. They're not going anywhere. They're just sitting there. And in Boston, and I'm in Boston in the hood. You don't just sit in the car and chill in the car. You're sitting duck. This was in Hyde Park. Hyde Park, not necessarily a dangerous area. Shorty got shot in the head. Literally, she survived because the way it angled. You know what I'm saying? But she got shot in the head. Just sitting there. They were just sitting. No rhyme or reason on why they're being there. Just sitting there. But it goes to the point of you won't move like that where you live. Why move like that when you're a whole different country and you don't know nobody?
Or the language.
Salute, Dale, man. Salute, Dale. Hey, man, salute to you, bro. I know how that shit be, bro. Salute to you, though, man. But, yeah, like I said, man, none of these stories that you hear, and we bouncing back and forth, man. Both topics and that's how I like to do my segment. So I hope y'all caught on. When I do a 2-part segment, I'm a Gemini, so my shows are gonna go based upon my personality. But nah, that every story that you hear, DC Born Rob, Razor Rays, or any news channel or anyone put out there, or any story, the storyline is the same, and the storyline is somebody did something to put themselves in that position, right? And it wasn't going to Medellin. It wasn't going to Cartagena. It wasn't going to any destination. It was how they conducted themselves when they were there.
And I could say about 30% of those stories of the guys that do come on the stories and tell their stories are lies because they don't
Yeah.
want to tell the truth of
Yeah.
what really
And
was
that's what
happening.
I'm saying. That nigga's story, at first I was like, I'm watching it and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And then he lost me at the part when he said, when he broke his leg, he turned and looked and saw them coming, so he ran down the hill.
This nigga jumped off the
I
mountain.
said, hey, yo, if you ever been to Medellin, first and foremost, I got 2 repaired knees, and I ain't running down no hill in Medellin. We gonna have to fight. Listen. And then the nigga just turned into motherfucking Freaky Zeke. That nigga said, I spun the nigga around. I put the nigga in the...
While his leg
I put
was
the
broke.
nigga...
While his leg was broke.
Nigga said I had a nigga over here. I shot a nigga this way. I put my leg back together. Then I synced another nigga. Then 3 people came by me and were like, fucking gringo. Hey, yo, the way he portrayed the people of Medellin was so disrespectful. Anybody that's ever been to Medellin know damn well ain't no normal people gonna walk past you with your leg broke, man. These ain't animals, dog. What the fuck is you talking about? Talking about some people who are walking by you talking about stupid gringo. At that point, I was like, this nigga capping, dog. Oh my God, this nigga getting so many views off of some Freaky Zeke wild ass story.
As soon as he said he jumped off the side of the mountain.
Ice City in the building. What it do, my guy?
Yo.
Going on?
What up, what up, what up, what up?
Right.
Oh man. Yo, that shit was funny as hell.
Nothing much, man. Trying to I'm just listening to y'all conversation, man. Y'all kind of sounding like some super simps. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh man.
I'm,
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna.
Let us hear it, Ice. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Nah, but so this the thing when I'm saying it's the rules, you know, and you know it's crazy because I'm over here, you know, I'm purchasing some prop, and while I'm purchasing some prop, I'm thinking about the thing, but it ain't rules like it's not like the NBA, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like if you do this penalty will happen. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't nobody saying that, but it is a street thing. So like even if you go for it right here, like niggas look at if something happened in the streets and I call the police, it ain't no rule saying I can't do that. But people look at it as snitching. Some people don't care. They'll call the police, they'll point, they'll go in court and they'll say, yes, it was him right there and point the finger. And that's their right to do as a person. Nobody should look at them different. But if you do that,
civilians,
you said what?
hold on. That's civilians you're talking about that are not in the sector of what you're doing. Now, if you're in the game, which is the P4P, you know what I'm saying? Just like if it was the streets, it is frowned upon. You can't be telling. Again, that's a rule. That's
I mean, listen, but Primo, what I'm saying is, it's not. You don't have. Nobody's saying you have to do it. You got every right to. If something happened to you on the streets, you can tell the police. But I'm just saying, if you do it in the streets and you're doing street stuff too, you get looked at a certain way. That's all we're saying. And what I'm saying is, by that happening, so I'm saying if you in the streets and this happened, if you do this, niggas is gonna look at you like this. That's all I'm saying. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. You can go hurt somebody in front of their kids. Some dudes might wait till their kids go or whatever. You don't have to do it. But if you do it, people gonna look at him like, oh no, that's a scam. Like he a cold gangster. Like he don't care if your family there. He has no remorse. He follows no code. Like That's what we're talking about. But I'm not
Of course.
saying,
But
oh, if a dude tip,
accountability to that.
you said what?
There's accountability towards that. You know what I mean? When it's the real rights are in the building, or the real people are come around and group together. There's accountability towards that. You know what I'm saying? Like guys that are rules upon that, they're not gonna go for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, obviously some dudes could do whatever they want to do, and you know they could go upon what they want to do. But at the end of the day, there is a rule upon us, which there's a rule upon them. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. There shouldn't be a rule upon us. Like there is a rule upon them, but there's not no rules upon us. Now, when it comes to like, let's say street shit, there is a rule upon whoever's in the street. Let's say who's in the street. There would be a rule upon us four because we're in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
if you go and tell, you a rat ass nigga because you're not a civilian no more. You in the streets. You're in the game. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But you got every right to do whatever you want to do, though. You know what I'm saying? But you can like you're not gonna get struck by lightning if you go rat. Just like you ain't gonna get struck by lightning if you tip somebody. You know what I'm saying? So you can do whatever you want to do. But it's some people that don't want to be looked at a certain type of way because they care about their image. They care about what people might say about them. And so they follow certain rules and codes. Not saying you have to, but that's just what some people do. And if you talk, it's some people that's gonna be cool with being a rat and being a snitch and doing that. They'll wear it. You know what I'm saying? They'll just wear it like a cape. And then it's a whole bunch of niggas that ain't gonna want to do it. Just like it's probably some dudes that sending money that's gonna say they are doing it, and then it's some dudes that sending money that's not gonna even tell you they sending money. So it's this because
And
they
that's
don't
what
want
I
to
was saying. How
Yeah.
can there be rules to a game that one we're all playing? Even though I do believe there, Michael Brown, you're right, there are levels, but there can't, like, I'm having a hard time figuring out like how you can label somebody like a simp, you know what I mean, for certain tactics that they do that are as equal to the same stuff that anybody else does, no matter how you slice it. If I say, yo, I tipped a mango, and this nigga say, I kissed a mango, there is no weight in those two. They weigh the same.
No, they don't, because that's what I'm saying. I can
To
kiss them.
me, they
What?
weigh the same.
Yeah, that's to you. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
yeah, that's you got every right. But if you want to break it down, me kissing a girl has nothing to do. If even if she a mango, let's say I'm on some BFE time and I'm not giving her no money, but I know what the work she does. If I kiss her, is that simping?
No, I don't believe it's either. I believe it's. I
No, that's why.
believe.
But that's what I'm saying. Like me kissing her has nothing to do with my finance or my pockets or anything towards that. So it's not gonna make okay, what's she gonna say? Oh, this nigga like to kiss me.
So I got
I'd rather have a chick saying this nigga like to kiss me than this nigga just send me money whenever I need him to.
But you're still in the
so I
same
yo, I got a
game.
question. I got a
You're
question
still in
real
the
quick.
same game, Ice.
I
Because
got a
you're
question
No,
real
you
quick for
not,
Ice.
bro. You not. That's not the same game, bro.
I
Come
got a
on now.
Yo, we are in the same game. Because let me tell you something. While you kissing her, right? She making
Uh-huh.
me money. So we're in the same game.
Yeah, but listen, at the end of
It's
the
just we're
day, like I
different.
said, but I done already paid her. So you like that's what I'm saying. What does me have to do in the bedroom have anything to do with simping? Simping is before I get to the bedroom.
Yep.
Yeah.
I done
Yeah.
already made my agreements and did all whatever if a dude want to lick toes, kiss butt, if you like getting kissed on your neck, if you like chicks kissing you, I'm that's a freak. That's a dude that's be on some freaky stuff. I'm not about to be like, yo, bro, for real, you paying
Yo,
money to smash,
I
but
got a
you
question. I got a question. I got a question for Ice. What is your definition of simping? Just so we can kind of clarify it, because maybe that's
nah, I
where the
think
disconnect is.
the,
Disconnect is
like I said, my
yours
definition
personally.
yeah, my that's what I'm saying. My definition of simping is you going above and beyond
Mm-hmm.
for something that you have to not for some pussy that you paying for and you don't have no business doing it. Now, if you whatever you want to do, you can do whatever you want to do. Like I said, if you want to tip a girl $100 after y'all had a fantastic time, just because y'all had a fantastic time, that's cool. But you look crazy to 5 other niggas that's not doing that, and they had the same time as you. So
But
that's
you
all I'm
So
saying.
I see the
You
disconnect.
don't look crazy kissing a mango or
I see
eating a
the
mango
disconnect.
to 5
eating
other dudes that
mangoes
don't
or
do it.
looking up
Nah, because that's what I'm saying. Look, like I told y'all at the end of the day, bro. I can not tell y'all that I'm kissing, but that's not hurting my pockets. I done already agreed to have sex with this girl. So
Yup,
however I want to have sex with her is how I want to have sex with her. I'm not
exactly.
agreeing to just give her money for no reason. I'm not agreeing to send her money because she sent me a picture of an empty refrigerator. I'm not agreeing. Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, see,
I
that's
see
where
the
that's
disconnect.
well. Hold up, that's
I
where
see it.
I'm at with it. Hold up, this is where because maybe we might figure this out.
Hmm.
Because to me, when you say it like that, to me, it's all the same. There is no judgment that can be cast between the two. I can't say to Ice, "Hey man, I like tipping joints $40," and Ice say, "Hey man, I like kissing joints." No nigga wins that battle. We
Dead
both
ass.
we both is the same nigga. We shake hands, yo, my nigga. You know what I mean? It's one of them type of
Y'all
deals. It
going to
ain't.
the same
And that's what I'm
It
reunion.
ain't.
saying. That's what I'm
I
saying. Like, cause a nigga like to kiss, that has nothing to do with my finances.
yeah.
Like, that's not the
I don't
same.
see
Like, I'm not.
kissiness.
If,
I see
It's
if,
the
if a nigga watching my YouTube channel, I'm not gonna tell him like, yo, you shouldn't
Okay.
kiss a girl, but you definitely could.
I
Like,
got you,
it's
Ice. I
that's
got you.
not
Got you.
the
Listen,
same.
that has nothing to do with your finance, right? But you kissing a mango, right? Has something to do with
yeah,
your
because
health.
we talking about P4P.
Yeah, we talk about P4P.
Let's
So
keep
you
it in the
kissing a mango
context.
has something to do with your health. Now let's say I tip a mango. It has nothing to do with your finances because it's my finances. So at the end of the day, we're all in the same sector.
Ball game.
Hey, my fault because I was driving through something and actually my service was bad, so I can't hear nothing y'all just said.
Nobody wins. Nobody wins when you're talking about in the P4P. No nigga's black coat is fucking better than any other nigga's black coat. We all got a
So
black coat on.
so let me
You know what
say
I'm
this
saying?
because I see the
It's
disconnect. I see the
Go
disconnect because
ahead.
we got two separate definitions of simping, right? Because we had just mentioned earlier on in this podcast that simping for at least for us, some of us agreed on it anyways, is doing the most for a woman and not getting the end
I'm gonna be
result.
at least another hour.
ICE's definition is doing the most for a woman, period, even if you do get the end result.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, see that.
That's how I'm
Nah,
hearing. Or no?
see,
Oh,
this
I'm
the
saying it
this
wrong.
the thing. No, yeah, because this the thing. One, it's like before I even had that before I even did my live I did yesterday, I was like, it's like that's a long ass live because there's so many layers of it. But
Yeah.
it's different. Oh shit, it's different layers of simping when you doing P4P and simping when you not doing P4P. Like for one, I had a partner that was supposed to come with me to the Dominican Republic. He ended up getting a girlfriend, and his girlfriend told him, "If you go to the Dominican Republic with Ice, we are not going to be in a relationship no more." And on top of that, that nigga would start acting like a bitch because he just had a girlfriend, but he wasn't paying her no money. He wasn't, but he doing simp shit. He's letting pussy tell him what to do. Like I don't, and she ain't paying this nigga bills. She just doing it because that's his girlfriend. So like that's simping on a whole nother level. You can be in a relationship and be a simp. You can be in a relationship with a girl and you can be knowing like your partner's being like, bro, I seen her fuck my partner, bro. Da, 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 da. You be like, no, she's a good girl. You still simping. So it's like it's different levels of simping. But once you're talking about P4P, you're only supposed to like you are supposed to only be doing one thing. That's why I said it's like if you go to an arcade, nigga, and the game costs 50 cents, why are you putting $1 in there? Because you got fucking 100 quarters in your pocket. So
I don't
fucking
know.
what? It
I
don't
think
make
you're
no
playing
sense.
semantics with that one. But
No, I'm not. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you, like, that don't make no sense for you to put extra money in a machine when you can just pay the amount that is agreed upon. Now,
That's
anything
not a
you want to do,
machine, though. That's
yeah,
not a machine, though.
that's
bro.
semantics. But
Listen again,
I see
bro.
what the
Y'all
disconnect
sound
is
like
though.
if I was Kevin Samuels and I'm giving an analogy and y'all being like, you gonna
No, no, no,
compare women to cars and nigga,
no, 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 no,
bro.
no,
It's a
no.
comparison, bro.
Nah, I think you're playing semantics on that one, but I see where the disconnect is. I do see where the disconnect is. I believe the disconnect is because we have two different definitions of simping. I have a precise definition of simping, and you have a precise definition of simping, but you also have levels to your simping.
Exactly. Yes.
Yes,
That's how I'm
Exactly.
hearing it.
Yeah, that you absolutely right. That's why even on my live yesterday, I was doing like, well, I'm like at the end of the day, to be real, like Globe was saying, I'm not disagreeing with him. At the end of the day, we all gonna do some simp shit. Like,
Right.
but if you gonna know, it's a difference between tricking and simping, but it's not the same. But like he said, even like Globe just said, they got the same grandfather or something. It's not too far off.
Yeah, no,
That's
I
why
agree
I'm
with
saying.
that.
Exactly. And I'm agreeing with you. That's why I'm
But I
saying,
don't.
okay, if we're all doing it, I'm not saying who's better or who's not better, who should or who shouldn't. I'm just saying, what do you look at? What level would you call it? Because buying a girl a drink is not the same as sending her money. It's not the same. That's not in the same ballpark.
Okay. See, now
You know
I
what I'm
can
saying?
agree. I can agree with the levels, but
Yeah, I see where you're going.
I think the levels makes more sense than just saying, "Oh, this is simping, but this isn't simping," because to me, it can't be. It all has to be the same. Like that's why I'm saying I can't judge one person for what they're doing versus what I'm doing. You know what I mean? That's why
No.
I joke with my boy because he go overseas with me and he like fucking sixes and fives.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just joking with him. And that's just what he like. That's the quality that he like when he go over there. He like that ratchet shit. He like the, you know what I mean? That's why I told him you gonna love the Sue. When we go to the Sue, I told him, bro, you gonna love the Sue.
I joked on my man's because he held with a pro, held hands with a
But
pro. But
that don't make him that what I'm saying is that don't make me better than him because I like to get an 8 or a 9. I'm not better than him. I'm not winning anything over him. I'm not. I don't get no more points for that, and
Yeah,
that's
but
what I'm.
I'm not trying. I'm not trying to get points. That's why I was saying, like, that's why I said it's a difference between traveling for women and traveling to pay for women. If I'm just traveling for women, I can be because I got a friend that goes to Colombia, but he don't go to the places. He just be in Colombia. He not doing the P4P. He kicking it with chicks and doing regular stuff. But he traveling it. Well, I won't say regular stuff. He going up out there for bitches. He just not paying for it. But he kicking it with them and kissing them. So is he a simp for kissing them, or is it just a simp because they pros?
Now are they pros? Because
No, they're not pros. Because they're
no,
not. No.
no, because this context is only P4P.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Because
that's what
that's
I'm
the
saying.
only layer. If you go
Okay.
outside of that layer, now the game completely changes. It's WNBA, NBA.
So that's what I'm saying. So if I P4P and it's a service and I want to be able to kiss, and that's the service I'm paying for in the P4P. So I don't see how is that simping.
It's not.
Listen,
Tricking.
I'm not saying it's simping. I'm saying it's no different than tipping.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's a big difference.
See, that's no. It
No, it's
can't
not.
be. It can't be a
It
difference
can't be
in
because
the
you can't be mad at
P4P
what he's
game.
doing.
That's what
Man,
I'm getting on. That's what I'm
it,
getting on. I'm
it
glad
is
we
you.
worked
Hey,
it to
so
this
look, so
point.
this the difference. If I give a chick $100 and kiss her, and you give a
Uh-huh.
chick $100 and a $40 tip and don't kiss her, the only difference is you gave her a $40 tip.
Okay, what about tipping her? You know, yeah, I don't see
But
it doesn't
y'all
it
both
doesn't
had a good time though.
Y'all both
yeah,
had a good
because
time
at
though.
the end of the
Yeah,
day, if I
Yeah,
enjoy
exactly.
myself,
Yeah.
if she showed me an amazing time, Ice, I want to ask you this question because I haven't got to ask you. If you got a joint, right, and say you on one of your trips and she show you a time that no joint has ever showed you. Ever. I'm talking about the time of your life, bro. You like, damn, bro, that was a vibe, bro. Like, I'm not gonna forget that night, bro. We had a great night.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't feel in your mind that she deserved just a little, hey, yo, here, man.
Hey, so
You know what I'm
listen,
saying?
I'm glad you even asked me the way you asked me. Because yes, all that is simping. If I'm look, listen, I'm gonna explain how it's simping. Just like, and it's okay to do it. Ain't nobody saying you can't do it. But if I wouldn't, okay, if I have a great time with a chick and I'll be like, you know what, man, this girl, and you gotta excuse me for saying it the way I'm saying it, but this is how I hear it in my head. Man, this girl was so good. She came over and we hung out and we smoked and we just watched movies and talked all night. And I just want to give her an extra $10 in the morning. Nigga, that's me getting in my feelings, bro. I paid that chick to come over. She was supposed to do. I done already asked her. I'm like, yo, when you come over, do you drink? Do you smoke? Oh, okay. Well, what's up? What you want to drink? I'm like, I do got Presidente over here. I'm already trying to set the mood just so we can both have a good time. I'm not trying to go out my way to do that. I already got Presidente at the crib because I know y'all drink Presidente. I'm trying to see if you smoke. After that, the $100 that I'm gonna give her for that night or whatever I'm gonna pay, if you know what I'm saying, I'm so hoping that the next dude to do the same thing because I'm not no different than the next nigga.
You didn't tip the twins?
I did. I'm not saying, listen, Globe, I'm not saying I didn't.
Because I would have tipped the twins just for being
I had
twins.
to. Hell yeah, that's a guy. Listen, I'm not saying I ain't did no simp. See, that's the shit. I'm not saying I ain't did no simp shit. I'm not being like, I ain't did no simp. I done did tips and I done did shit. I said on the live, I done took a bitch out to flip flops. And after I did it, I was like, why the fuck? I felt away. After I did that, after I took a working girl out and I tried to take her to a nice little sit down restaurant, just like the same you'll do the rest of these, nigga, I felt a certain type of way.
Y'all gonna hate me when I come back from CTG. But the amount of content that I plan on giving y'all far as like taking joints out and shit.
It's not
man,
simping though. It's just tricking. Again, we're in a P4P area. So
it's a P4P game.
Yeah,
so I don't feel
simping,
like anything that you're doing is I like I said, you could quantify what you want, but neither is different to me from the other. Kissing, eating them out, taking them out to dinner, overpaying them. Every person is gonna do some different joy. So that's what I agree with Ice on the levels. And listen, that's a good fucking formula that you got with levels with it. There can be levels for sure. There can be levels to simping because I think the niggas that are the Western Union poppers are the most.
That's the highest level.
That's gotta be the
that's the
gold,
highest level.
Yeah, that's gotta be the platinum members.
Yeah, like them niggas is high, boy, because that's it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it ain't nobody saying you don't send no money.
And listen, hey, niggas already know Globe is. I'm a high roller though, so don't get me up here lying. I'm a high roller.
Glove, you like a 2.5.
I'm a high roller, bro. Listen,
you like a 2.5, but
I'll pay them tickets.
That's you will. Yeah, you will. So, but that's just the thing, though. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody telling niggas what to do.
And that shit was not Willie.
Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Nah, that was a joke.
It wasn't, man. But this ain't telling niggas what to do, or you know what I'm saying. It's just like, just be aware of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Just be aware. If you sending a chick some money, you know what I'm saying? Just don't think you the only nigga doing it. Like because niggas will be like, yeah, I'm sending her money and she ain't doing nothing else. And like, you sound like a fool. Any one of my partners that tell me that, I tell any one of my friends, you sound crazy. So I'm gonna tell any nigga that online that's listening to me, you sound crazy, bro.
And I tell you the same thing as well. All right, so I'm not disagreeing with you on that. Not disagreeing with you on that because they getting it from different type of guys. Again, this is why you said there's levels. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There's levels. Again, you see, I could go to the same place you could go, Ice City, and I don't gotta do nothing. You gotta do.
Said, why be a high roller with a hooker though? Because sometimes listen, nigga. Sometimes I pay high price joints, nigga. I had this argument with someone and I don't understand. I don't know how to explain it to anybody. If you've never been to Vegas or Miami, that's the best way I can explain it to you, and never played for P4P in those destinations, then you wouldn't understand what a high roller would mean. You know, we have a lot of work conventions in those two cities, right? In Tampa. Tampa's a big one. And the numbers that you would hear would make you niggas sick. I'm telling you, it'll make you niggas throw up. Because if you offer any of these joints $100, bro, you might get slapped. Word. $100 ain't even gonna pay for the drink that they about to order. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And that's like I said, that's just ridiculous.
But Ice, you used to go to Vegas, so you can validate what I'm saying. What I'm saying is not. It's not oblivious. It's like a lot of
No.
people sound like that's oblivious in the States. They'd be like, "What are you talking about? Those type of numbers in the States?" And I'd be like, "What are you niggas like? Do you niggas be going to getting in the dope houses and shit? Like in the States now? In the States, let's talk. Like if you in the States, P4P, you either playing on the track, which I have nothing against playing on the tracks, right? Or you like that, like you got the joints that's fiends that's running on them sites. You got the ones that's working the tracks that are probably not fiends. They're just got some nigga that's got them out there working the blocks. Then you got the ones on the sites that are a little bit higher level that it's gonna cost you a little bit more. Then you got the ones that be in the casinos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Working the casinos, working the places like, you know, in Miami, and working the beaches and in the clubs and the restaurants and the bars in Miami, the high places. Bro, I'm telling you, some of the numbers that you will hear will fucking, it's ridiculous.
Hey man, X-Ray to Pookie, you need to come up here, man. I need to hear your definition of simping and tricking. Because it seems like that's for the most part, that's where the disconnect is our definitions of simping.
Yep.
Yeah, because you typing a lot, man. Just come up here and just say your piece, bro.
Yeah, X-Ray, you're welcome up here, man.
Yeah, add to the conversation, man.
You're definitely welcome up here, man. Come on up. But yeah, nah. Ice, have you ever been to, I mean, I'm not asking if you ever been to Vegas because you live on the West Coast. When you've been to Vegas, have you ever indulged or heard some crazy numbers?
Oh man. Well, I indulged one time, but it wasn't. That's the thing. Like I got a good eye, so I would know if I was gonna ask somebody before I even asked what price to expect. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen them like when you walking around and going in the Encore and the MGM and not New York, Flamingo, especially Flamingo. When you walking around Flamingo, nigga, like 12, 1 o'clock at night, all in them lobbies, it ain't nothing but them in there. But you should be able to range. She gonna want this much, she gonna want that much. But I'm not paying that much because I know my limit for what I feel comfortable. That's why I'm saying, like, every dude different. Like, if you make $100,000 a year, which I don't make, but if you was to make $100,000 a year, your range for what you're willing to spend on something might not sound as crazy to you. It's different.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, it ain't no different. That's why I tell niggas to at least get your net worth. That's why the whole reason for net worth was for somebody not to tell somebody it sound crazy how much you spend it. I'm just making sure if you doing that, at least get your money's worth. That's all I'm saying.
No, that's facts, bro.
Hey, Globe.
And I'm not a test. No, go ahead, bro.
Hey, Globe. So, yo, this comment right here, it says it's Poppy Toxico, right? The lounge that we went, yeah, that one right there. Yo, we went to some lounge a few weeks ago, right? This is in Boston too. This is not in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
This is not Miami. We walked into some bar that we typically go into in Chelsea. Bad Spanish chick came in through there. It's just a Colombian spot, right? Bad body. She had like the see-through dress, long dress, right? We was like, damn, she's bad. Both of me and my cousins look at her. We go over. Well, my cousin actually goes over, and she was with 3 dudes, and the dudes end up saying, "Yo, she's good. She's good to go, but she's 2K." This is in Boston.
Man,
I'm like, that's crazy.
Man, let me tell you, man.
Let me
in
tell y'all this.
Boston.
Hold on, because there's a lot of dudes that they bring up a lot. Again, as much as they hate New Yorkers, they talk about the women that be in New York, and they talk about this one spot. And I'm gonna bring through one of the watch when I come back on the live. I'm gonna bring through one of the baddest strippers from that spot, Starlets. I'm gonna bring her on because
That's what I was just about to say. I had a joint that actually worked in Starlets. I was in Manhattan, right? Out to dinner after we had a board meeting. I was out to dinner, and
Oh shit, my bad. 3K.
he said 3K,
He
and
he corrected me.
I'm sitting at the bar, and I'm just chopping it up with this joint, and I'm feeling myself because I'm thinking that I'm in New York, so I'm like, damn, I'm actually getting somewhere with this joint. Like, I'm actually, making some moves. Like, I'm really feeling myself. Like, you know what I mean? We ordering drinks, you know what I mean? I'm paying, letting her get food and shit. We chilling. Next thing you know, she lean in, price in my ear on some real New York shit. Like,
hold on, repeat that.
You hear me?
You froze. You gotta
froze.
repeat that.
I said, I'm, we living it up. We buying drinks. I'm feeling myself thinking that I'm really, and I'm telling you, she really one of them titties, ass, Spanish joints from Starlets, bro. I could pull up the joint, show you. And like, I'm feeling myself like, yo, I'm about to really get this joint. She lean in with some real New York girl shit and tell me her price. Like, this is how much to keep, to extend your time with me. Like this is how much.
What was the number she hit you with, Glow?
Man, 33. It was 3,500. It's 3,500.
After she done ate your food, and mind you, how much did you spend already in the bar?
We was in Manhattan, dog. You know how much them drinks are in Manhattan?
Like 25 plus.
Shit, them motherfuckers she was drinking was $50 a watt. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro, 35. I'm like, God damn. Now, mind you, what are you talking about? I'm talking about the Instagram model that you flip through your phone and thirst over every day.
Every day. And they get, and mind you, that's what she quoted you, right? Yeah. There's other brothers that's flying them out, paying triple, quadruple.
And no, I didn't get to indulge. Now, if I had the 35 to play with like that,
you would.
I would have.
I'll be doing all types of stupid shit.
Exactly. That's what it comes down to. If you could, you would.
But I would have to have because knowing the type of dude I am, I just like I said, I just like being around females. So like me, like I said, some dudes just want to hit, and then that's why I be saying I be doing it overnight because I like women around me. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a pro, if it's not a pro, if I'm with a chick and I'm attracted to her, I might just want you around me while I'm chilling in my room for a little bit. So some dudes might want to do that. But if I had the money like that, I'd just be running through a whole bunch of different ones instead of just spending that one for the. I guess it's just all how you look at it.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody's saying these. That's wild, yo. It is wild. I agree with everybody. Those prices are wild. But when you're in that environment, when you're in that environment, those prices are not wild to them.
Yeah.
Bro, I walk up, my owner's son, bro. This nigga will blow that in like it's nothing, bro. Like it's nothing. I be looking at these niggas like, damn, y'all niggas really be running it up, bro. Like
they blow it on food. Just for the family.
Man, $3,500 is nothing to these niggas, bro. Them niggas, when we on trips, give out $1,500 walking packs. That's what I call them. $1,500 walking packs because he give it to you just so you don't have to ask for him. Like when we out, he like, here, take this.
Dave said some shit, right? Hold on. Dave said some shit right here. He said, you put that in. If you're a billionaire, you wouldn't care about $3,500. Now, this is where, as us as a community, where we got shit fucked up. Because now, some of us don't even be billionaires, but be shopping for Gucci, Louis, all of this expensive shit. You know what I mean? So if we're able to pay for that, what's the problem with paying a little extra for a mango?
I'm not saying you have to pay extra. Now that's I'm just talking about the state prices.
No, I'm just saying if you tip, whatever the case.
Now take the like I said, show me the quality that everybody's getting in the States for $200. I want to see this quality. Now the only nigga I'm going to give credit to is Ice. Because I know what the quality is like on the West Coast because I got people out there and they tell me and show me what the quality is like out on them tracks. Like the tracks in the West Coast could rival the Sioux.
Yeah,
Oh
but
yeah, for sure.
you near me though. You don't go to Lawrence?
Where?
You don't go to Lawrence?
Nah, I'm
You near
going
me.
right tonight. I'm going to right up the street. We got two clubs and they import Dominicans. But now they got Venezuelans in there because you know New York is popping with Venezuelans. But
you never ain't partied. You ain't never partied in Lawrence. You close.
Primo know the club that I'm going to in Connecticut. Primo know right where I'm about to go in Connecticut.
I play football. I've played football over there for years.
I'm going to the Dominican club in Connecticut, bro. Right over the bridge. I'm not gonna yell out the city I'm going to. But you know where I'm gonna be at, Primo. Where all the girls from Dykeman come from.
Yeah, they be lit. It be lit, you know.
Yeah, it's a great time in there. I took Big Ree there. Big Ree.
Hey, hey, check Globe. Since I sent you that Airbnb, send me that club and
man, look, come on down. All
right, I can do that too.
Come on down. When you come down, hit me. And like I said, I took my guy Big Ree out there. That nigga had
see, if my skin coming out here, I'm you know, it takes a lot of for me to go up there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to go.
Listen, man, and if y'all come out here, we straight, man. You know what I mean? Nothing, you know what I mean? That's I got two big facilities out there, so ain't nobody gonna do nothing stupid out there because we got people, man. We good, man. It's fun. You know what I mean? I don't go all the time.
Yeah.
I go every now and again because, like I said, you know,
they don't let you record in there, Glow.
No, and I wouldn't do that.
I bet you
I wouldn't even do it. One night I thought about getting the glasses and going in there, and I said, why would you do that?
They'll let me ride.
Why would you do that? Now, here's the reason why I'm not going to do it. It's run by family.
Yes.
So, no, I'm not playing with them niggas. And they're going to try to figure out who the fuck that account is. Who the fuck account is that? Find out who fucking account that is. They gonna hire some nigga to find out who IP address that is. Yeah, nah. I'm not fucking with them niggas because they got listen, ask Big Ree. That shit is literally a micro mini version of Little Sasua. And they got that shit in CT. You know what I mean? Like that shit is under wraps, bro. Like they got that shit set up nice and clean. They got some quality, bro. I'm telling you. The only problem is how small it was. If they would do like a Colombia DR style, like put some rooms back there.
It can't though, Globe.
But yeah, I know why they can't do it. But you know, other than the fact that you know it's tight and small, the quality is all 7, 8s, 9s. You know what I mean? It was dope. I took Big Ree in there. He couldn't believe it. He was like, this ain't real. I'm like, nah, it's real. This is why I didn't want to go to Sasua, because I've been fucking dealing with Dominicans since I got to Connecticut.
Okay, see, now 2T says some shit, which is official. The problem is ain't no service for brothers in the States like that without having a hell of a price ticket. No real markets in the state, which again, you know, is very correct. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I be telling niggas, like, you can't get mad at me for my taste because of the people that I hang out with. The niggas that I hang out with are millionaires. I'm not a millionaire. I'm trying to get there. They be trying to prep me up, but I'm be fucking money up like this.
Yeah, that comment is definitely true.
I went fuck money up today and I didn't need to. You know what I mean?
That comment is definitely true. The club that I usually go to is there's one in Chelsea, and all the bottle girls. I specifically picked this one bottle girl, and she's married, and her husband typically goes there, but you know he's there for papers. You know what I'm saying? And she always like, yo, I'm with him because he got crazy fucking money. So I can only imagine the price tag that she would have put on us. We didn't even ask. I'm like, man, just hook us up on the bottle. We good, man.
Oh yeah, chicken burrito. Nah, I know chicken burrito. Damn, I lost my train. It's a thought. It's a thought. I be wishing because I be going to Colombia and shit, and I be coming back and during my times like a night like tonight. Like now I'm ready to get to Cartagena, and it's New Year, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go out tonight. I know that I'm gonna be in there. Like, man, if this motherfucker was set up but I know. But shout out to my guy Chicken Burrito, man. Make sure not even next football season, because I'm sure they're gonna keep doing sports. But go check out Chicken Burrito's sports podcast. I was checking that joint out the other day for the first time. I got a chance to check it out. That's a nice little break from the travel space. Every now and again, if you need a break and you want to talk some sports,
you got a link.
Yeah. Chicken Burrito, drop your let me get it. Hold on, I'll pull it up. Let me pull up.
But again, this is when brothers be complaining about overseas price. I be laughing like, yo, bro, come out here.
It's called the Nick and I think it's called the Nick and Bean podcast.
Like out here is ridiculous price for what you having. What I be having fun with for a month, he won't have fun with for 2 days out here.
Yeah, the Nick and Bean podcast. That's what it's called.
And that's just regular chicks. I'm talking.
My Skin's Money. You got it.
I'm looking it up right now.
All right, My Skin's Money gonna drop it for you, man. He got you. Meet you. Hold up. Lil Will said, "Meet you at the airport, Globe." All right, man. Meet me at the airport, bro. Why do people say stuff like that? He said, "I'm gonna meet you at the airport, Globe." Lil Will. I hope you're gonna meet me in a positive way, because if you talk about meet me at the airport in Cartagena, please meet me in a positive way. Please. God, please.
Oh man, what it came down
in a sense of me, when shit was going crazy, I got my security team is stupid when I land in Cartagena this time. Please don't do nothing stupid, man. I wouldn't want to have to pull the phone out and film a nigga getting some shit done by some niggas that I ain't got nothing. I'm gonna be like this. Whoa, what the fuck? What's going on? Oh shit, give me my bags, man. Oh, I don't know nothing about none of that.
Oh man.
Nah, so man, it's all good.
You don't plan on going to Punta Cana?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on the list for 2024.
Yeah, I want to go back for sure.
Because that's a whole different level if you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Of Sosua. Like, it's way different compared to the Sosua. That's what I'm trying to tell brothers. Like, but you can't do what brothers was doing in Sosua. Again, unless you're paying for that time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to Punta Cana. I gotta figure out when, because we got Cartagena coming up, and then we got Cartagena, then we got Tijuana, Sosua, and then after that we doing Cali, Colombia, and Bogota in the same 4 or 5 day window. We're going to Cali and Bogota, and then after that I'm probably gonna do Costa Rica with my guy. And then I don't know. After that, the schedule is.
Hey, as soon as you do that Costa Rica session, man, bring me up, man.
Telling you, man, who's coming to Medi for Memorial Day weekend, man? That's
what you got me. I'm already going twice.
I know, yeah, y'all gone, but who in the space is gonna be in Medi Memorial Day weekend, man? You going the mansion in the mountains? No broken leg mountain story. You know what I mean? We got security.
Mansion in the mountains.
Yeah, we got security, man. That's why I say, man, when y'all go to these countries, man, y'all should invest in the places that you like, so that you can have things set up on ground when you get there. Like Cartagena for me is like a layup, because everything is set up for me. Like I have no worries in Cartagena at all. Like I'm set. I know what I'm gonna be doing. I know what I want to do. And that's just all from building, relationships and things on ground. I got people that's like, yo, what do you want us to go there? You want to do this? You want to do that? Like we got, you know what I mean? Like when you go to these places, man, make sure you
got some dope spots, man.
Campamo, they don't know. I'm trying to tell these brothers. You see, what you like, and I'm gonna give you an example, right? If you was to vibe out with me in the DR, right, the capital, right? ride out. You know,
Mm-hmm.
my skin was to ride out with me in the capital, right?
I
Y'all
better not
gonna
pay for
have
nothing.
Colombia right in DR. Y'all gonna have Venezuela, Colombia. Y'all, what you want? Costa Rica? You can
I'm
have
trying to
all of
get.
that.
I'm trying to catch ice. On one of
I
these
don't give a
trips,
shit. I'm
pause,
just trying
man.
to have fun, man.
I'm about to say, Primo, if I ever ride out with you anywhere in the DR, I better not pay for a goddamn thing the way you be talking.
Oh, nah. Let me tell you something, Ice. Ice. I got a little secret tucked up my charm, but you gotta stop playing the field, man. Just right. You know what I mean? Left to right. I don't mind whoever rock out with whoever rock out with. I'm not knocking it, but again, I fuck with brothers. You know what I'm saying? I want brothers to win and enjoy life. So I'm gonna give a little surprise to the brothers. I might surprise when you never know what might pop up out of. I'm not gonna tell you, but you're gonna see ain't nothing is gonna be all on the premium package.
Nah,
And niggas
I
is
had
gonna
to
enjoy life.
I had to take a picture of that because my security team, they be think I be playing. They be like, yeah, all right. I'd be like, yo, niggas be talking wicked, bro. Like, and I take that shit serious. So yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead, send that out.
yeah, but going back to Medellin, man. Yo, Medellin got some fucking beautiful places. I had sent a place to
Yo.
Globe at a certain price point. I'm as a matter of fact, I'm gonna send it to you, Primo, so you can see the shit
Oh
at the
my
price point that it
God.
is. And it's in the mountains. It's just a little small mansion.
Man, I'm
Because I
going
remember
stupid.
what live we was on your live, but I don't remember which
I
one
don't
it was.
remember. I
Yo,
don't remember. We've been going stupid with the lives, man.
yo,
I appreciate everybody that's been
yo,
rocking with your boy for sure, man.
yo.
We going dumb in Cartagena, bro. I'm telling y'all, I'm going stupid in Cartagena. Listen, everybody better raise their level of competition when we get there. It's all friendly competition, but it's competition. Because I'm going dumb while I'm there and when I come back. I got shit set up. Me and Goldie going crazy, pause, man. Me and Goldie got a live from Cartagena with Goldie Mac. It's gonna be insane, bro. I'm telling you. We are. Oh my God, I've been flipping through pictures. Nah, not this one. Not this. Yeah, that one. But get that one. Get that Primo. That's why I said I gotta talk to you, man. Before we gotta talk. Cause I can't just we gonna talk. We gonna talk. I don't want to give them too much. But
Nah,
yeah,
don't give him too much. Don't give him too much. Don't give
it's
him too
gonna be
much.
it's gonna be wild, bro. Watch.
Listen,
Watch.
I ain't gonna look. I ain't gonna hold you. My skin was talking about Costa Rica, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
again,
Costa Rica
like I
crazy,
love this is when
crazy,
I don't travel like you, brother. I told my skin this why
crazy.
because even though financial freedom, if you move away from your business or your company, you know what I mean for too long, what's gonna happen? Shit, niggas gonna start fucking shit up. So I don't travel how y'all travel because of that, and I don't indulge in what y'all indulge in. But I do like going to spots where y'all be going because again, when he said Costa Rica, I'm like, I bet I fuck
Let's
with
do
Costa
it.
Rica.
Nah, we gonna all get together and get that trip done. Like I said,
Yo.
we just missed Medellin, and I ain't. Listen, I'm not opposed
Yeah,
to
by
move.
like days.
Now hold up though, I'm not opposed to moving my trip. So I'm not. I'm we're gonna see. We're gonna see because the mansion is booked, but the other mansion isn't. It's just way more money. But now I
Yeah,
got you, chicken burrito. The videos is gonna be right, man. I know you've seen the growth, chicken burrito, from the beginning to now. Man, I got some tricks. I ain't even showing the new shit that I got. Don't worry, man. The videos when I get back are gonna be right. I'm firing
hey,
immediately.
Globe. When I sent you the Airbnb, the price point was at like one something. It was at like
Uh oh.
170.
I'm gonna have to roll another blunt for this one.
It
I'm
was
gonna
at
have to roll another blunt for
hey
this one.
that's I was telling you that yo you
I'm gonna have to
get that
roll
and get that
another
shit
blunt
quick.
for this one. X-ray the
You
Pookie in the building.
oh there you go that
Oh
shit's at
man,
232 now.
what's up, X-ray?
What it do, man? What it do? Appreciate you having
What's
me here,
up with
man.
you? Nah, I appreciate
Oh
you
man,
joining
nothing
us,
but
man.
what's up? What's up, panel? What's up, panel? Look,
Hey, what's
man.
up,
What's
man?
up?
What's up?
My thing on that whole paying all that money, bro.
Yeah.
I just feel like it don't matter. It don't matter what money a nigga got. It don't matter. For me and
Mm.
my principles, a nigga that I grew up around. I don't give a fuck how much money I got. Ain't no bitch worth no 3,035. It don't matter how fine she is. That say more about me and the type sucker nigga I am and how I am about the flesh. If I'm willing to pay a bitch that much money for a night, that's crazy as fuck. That shit can't be justified.
Okay,
That
the
say more
culture,
about
let me
me
ask
than
you
it do
this,
about the
X-Ray.
hoe.
but the
X-Ray.
different cultures you be in, you can't be around niggas that play like that and think that you gonna change the way they move. Like if they around high class joints and every one of them starting prices 2,000 or 3,500, your broke ass can't be like, yo, you got me for 300, 200. You know what I
Oh
mean?
no, I
Like,
get it. I get it, but I'm not talking about the money part being an issue. For me, it's more of a principle. It ain't about the money. Like when you said like I was with a chick in Vegas and I paid her that much. That's fine because like you said, the quality is there. That's what you wanted to do. The simping issue come in if you get a bitch an extra $500 to $1,000 for nothing. That's what an issue come in that what we talking about simping. Your price point you negotiate with a bitch is what you negotiate, and it's all good. The issue is when niggas talk about giving bitches an extra 500 or extra 1,000 just because, oh, she did me so good. I had it. What, you ain't never had that before? You the type nigga that don't get bitches? You the type
They
nigga that
they
ain't
they
had that before?
didn't. They didn't, X Pookie.
Yeah. Hey, real quick. Hey,
They
X-ray to
didn't,
Pookie.
X-Ray.
What's your, because I asked Ice the same thing. What's your definition of simping? Just so I can get where your head's at,
Uh,
and I want to know. I want
again,
to other. Go ahead.
again, just like the other niggas was saying,
Mm-hmm.
it's so much to it. But as I told
Okay.
Ice, eating the bitch pussy is simping. Kissing the bitch is simping. But it's levels to simping where you get to giving bitches money for no reason that's fucking with they head. And it's fucking with they head on the financial level to where it can fuck with them and and affect other men. And I know Primo and I know fucking Globe gonna be like, well, fuck that. What they pockets got to do with me? With that. I get that, y'all right. But at the same time, when niggas get to giving bitches extra money for doing nothing extra outside of what you negotiated for, that's high class simpery, or that's just trying to make yourself look like a high roller.
Of course. Of course. You a high roller or you making yourself look like a high roller. So you simping.
I agree with you in a sense, but
In a sense, I agree with him too.
okay, so outside of the spectrum, like I'm not gonna go to the zoo and try to pay joints $200-300. Like I'm not gonna do that. But if I'm in Vegas, I know I'm gonna be paying more than that.
Because where you at? And you know that you're gonna be then I understand that. That's what I'm saying. That's not the issue. That falls into tricking because that is what they worked out there. That's what they charging out there. I wouldn't pay it. I don't give a fuck who it is, but I'm saying the simping comes in where if you get one of those junts that do the same thing she do for everybody else for you for 2,000, and then you give her an extra 500 after you negotiated 2,000 because you just said, damn man, she did me so good, woo, woo, woo. But she did the same thing she did to everybody else for 2,000.
That's tricky.
That's simping.
Yeah,
That's simping.
I think that's it. So I think that's tricking in the sense. So let me tell you this. Let me tell you this because I'm gonna tell you my definition from how I grew up. Right. So my definition of simping is doing the most for women and not getting to the end result. That's my definition, just as a whole.
Mine too.
And I can see where the disconnect is and why there's a pushback in all this because we have two separate definitions of simping. You feel me? You see where
Yo,
I'm getting at?
no. I
Go ahead.
totally understand that. I totally understand.
Yeah.
So again, let's go back to
Yeah.
something else. I think niggas getting villas in Sasua if it's not for their comfort. Like I know some niggas just want their own comfort. They want the pool. They want to be able to chill. But these niggas going down there that's broke, and these niggas that's getting villas just to tell a chick, "Hey, I'm bringing you to a villa." Nigga, it's a hoe. Nigga, who give a fuck?
All right, Pookie, boom. That's a fucking simp.
That's the simp.
That is a simp, right? Thank you,
That's a
X-Ray.
simp right
That
there.
is a fucking simp. A nigga that's going down and pretending that he's something that he's
Y'all
not.
niggas crazy. Hold on.
Yeah, no, you said it.
Hold on. But the money, no, listen. But the money to me, it's not about the money. It's about the action. It's about the action, and because you're doing it to make a bitch think that you something that you ain't is the
A pro.
highest level of simpery.
A pro.
A
A
hoe.
pro at
A
that.
hoe. A hoe at that. 100%. So
You're
that's what I'm
right.
saying. If you go to Vegas and you know you got
I got
flamingo
you.
money, but you want to impress a bitch at the club or you want to impress a hoe, so you get a spot at the fucking Cosmopolitan knowing that it's expensive as shit to get one of them suites up there, and you coming out of 2,000 for the room for 2 nights, and then you gonna come out of 2,000 for the bitch for 2 hours. What are you doing? That's sipping.
Okay, that's
Exactly.
understandable. All right, now, I'm gonna tell you why in the era where we at right now, I understand where you're coming from on that, and when you talk about the extra tip, I can't really agree with you on that because now I'm gonna tell you it's not simple. Why is this right? Let's say for instance, right, we get the same hole, right? X-ray,
100%.
and you give $100, right?
Right.
And she did she did the same thing she did. You know what I'm saying? To both of us,
Mm-hmm.
and I tipped the
Right.
extra $40, right?
Right.
Mhm.
Now, to you now when you go back, you know what I'm saying? You might get in contact with that same hoe, but she might
Mm-hmm.
not treat you better. She might not bring a friend. She might not connect you. Now I tipped her. You know what I'm saying? I sent her
Right.
I gave her extra 40. Now in the process, I networked my way into getting into more accessibility. You know what I'm saying? For whether it's her or her friends or even leisure. You know what I'm saying? Of knowing certain
Hey,
things in the country.
so are you saying you can't do that without tipping?
No, you can't do that if you know the language. Because again, this is when I sit there and told you this. All right,
100%.
a chick literally told me one of the you said you saw her. She was thick. You were like, yo, thick 'em, right? She said, I'll pay for your flight. She was dead ass. Come, I'll pay for your flight. She will pay for my flight because why? Because I know the language. You know what I mean? I made her laugh. She knows the culture. I bring her business. You know what I'm saying? And the other aspects. So she's willing to do that for me. But is she gonna do that to a gringo? That's not tipping her? No.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
what X-Ray said was a nigga getting a villa because they be telling me, I be getting joints where they be telling me where niggas be telling them how they got all this money back in the States, how they this big time, this, that, they be doing
Yeah, I
this
got
and
that
that,
point.
and niggas be doing the same shit that most of us do, and that's working to go on these trips, saving up what we got, paying our bills, doing what we can, and going and having a good time, and that's it. That's I think that's a simp. I think the niggas throwing money in the club, those are simps. You know what I mean?
Now
Because
what I
they doing it for extra attention. They
now
doing it
Yeah.
for that
X-ray.
extra attention.
Now
Then
X-ray. This I
I get
respect
that.
that.
When
I
you when you
respect that on
when
your
you had
level.
put
you
it that way, I
weirdo,
get that
you
point.
weirdo niggas that go into the clubs overseas and stand around and stare at niggas like we in the States. That shit is weird. That is the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. And I got to watch it in Medi because I couldn't believe it. I stopped at Medi. I'm dancing with a joint. And I'm like, this nigga's really standing in the corner, just standing there staring like, nigga, we in Medi. Is you stupid,
Like they
nigga?
tough.
First,
Like they tough instead out
first,
there mingling with the
first
bitches,
of
niggas on
all,
the wall.
nigga, first of all, nigga, some shit break out in here. We need
Yeah.
each other. Second of all, second of all, nigga, if you don't grab one of these joints up and start dancing, don't none of these niggas know you. So fuck these niggas. And I'm gonna put you in the video anyway, so just cut it out.
So
Yeah.
Primo, for you,
That's
Primo,
funny.
what you said, I get what you said about the bitch coming later. But see, you looking at it from a business aspect. I spoke on that on Ice Channel. If you looking at something from a business aspect,
I
But this
timed
is
out.
this
I
this is a
understand until
business.
then. But
This
but
is a
somebody
business.
like but somebody like me, but nigga, but somebody like me, I don't even want to double back. It don't matter what a bitch can do. It's some that another bitch can do. So I take that tip that I was gonna get at one bitch and give it to the next bitch and see what she about.
Understandable.
No.
Understandable
Facts,
on your
chicken
end.
burrito. Facts. Yeah.
Understandable on your level, X-ray. Definitely understandable.
And
That
then
nigga say
then
on my
too,
level.
no, I'm gonna
This
say
nigga right
just to
here.
add to that though, if the chick if you messing and I'm telling you this like I'm letting y'all man
Hey, X-Ray, welcome,
I'm a
welcome to the
BFE
positive
master.
network.
I'm a BFE master. If she
Yeah.
rocking with you, you don't gotta tip them. She
Yeah,
just gonna
yeah.
rock with you just because, and it don't matter if she a working girl, she a regular girl, it's the girl working if she work at the massage place, if she a waitress over here at Roombas, if they fuck with you, they gonna fuck with you. So
You
some
hit
niggas
it
might
on the
have to
Well,
head,
tip.
Ice. You hit it
I
on the
feel,
head, though, Ice.
I feel if you in that BFE like sector, I feel like she's expecting more anyways. She's playing the long game on you.
The
Yeah.
BFE is sipping, bro. I tell Ice this all the time. The
But
GFE
BFE is not
experience
simping,
is
bro.
this sipping.
This nigga sound,
ten
bro.
thousand percent.
I'm not paying no money when I'm BFEing.
Nah,
But it's the
But
things
but
you're
you're
doing.
paying for
Wait a
nah.
minute.
You paying
It
something.
involves
You paying
feelings.
something.
Man,
you're
I'm paying my time.
you're
It don't
paying
matter what
time.
he's
That means
paying.
you're paying for food. That means you're paying to take her out. You're paying for
Yeah.
weed or liquor.
If
But
you
it's
But
the
it's
get
long
the
because
game
I'm
at the end of the
feelings.
day,
saying
right?
Bro. I'm
It's the
telling
we
y'all,
had
feelings,
this
bro.
Lord.
argument. We
It be
had this
like
argument as a
it's like
group.
a chick calling you for a booty call. That's what it is. It's a hoe calling you for a booty call so you can fuck and you ain't gotta give her no money just because she like how you fuck her. That's no
But we talking
simping,
about
my guy.
P4P, Ice. We talking about P4P.
Yeah,
We ain't
we
talking about
not.
in San Fran and Oakland.
No, but
We talking about in
I'm talking.
Sasua.
Listen. I'm talking about P4P. I'm talking about working girls. That's where the BFE is. BFE is only
All
done
So
right.
on
you
working
are
girls.
paying, but you are
All right,
paying though.
hold up. Let me ask
Nah,
this. Now, Ice, have you completed a BFE with a working girl overseas?
completed. What you mean completed? Have
Like,
I done it?
have you done it to where you didn't pay nothing? Now, I had this argument with my guy Sat,
No,
and
I
now,
haven't.
and
I
I
haven't.
said
I
they
haven't.
got mad at me when I said it can't be nothing. If you buy dinner, drinks, anything, it's voided.
Oh, I thought you was talking about. I thought you was talking about
What?
like when I first met her. Did I have to give her some money, and then after that, did I ever give her any money? So like I'm saying, my first time, I might have to slide you the little money to get in the door. That's
Yeah.
like if you go to a strip club, I gotta tip the stripper so I can talk to him. Like that's just stupid. If I think I'm gonna go to a strip club, not throw no ones, and I'm gonna be able to bring strippers home with me, like that on.
Nice. Now this goes to the vibe. That comes off the vibe. Now after you done tipped her and she vibed out, not even just the dick. You asked some ill props. You know what I mean? That made him feel comfortable. You made him feel good. At the end of the day, even if you don't know the language, that gives you an opening. You know what I'm saying? That's you. A lot of these brothers are not thinking that way, and they're not looking at the other opening. You know what I'm saying? They're looking at it like,
100%.
I'm gonna just pay her and keep it going up by my way. Like
Yeah, and everybody's not staying for fucking a month either.
Exactly.
He has the ability to play the BFE game or put time in with joints, get cheaper prices, and have it his way. A lot of people are dashing in and getting out. You know what I mean? So
But
they
again,
they gotta play the game for what it is. So when you get a guy like Come Truck with me, who comes to the Sioux for the first time, he gets
and
his
sucking
first
toes.
joint. He get his first joint, and he's having a great time with her. He tosses her an extra 40 bone.
Suck the
So so
toes.
so so Ice, I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, yeah, because in a sense you're saying the same thing that Primo's saying. Primo's saying you gonna break off and then you gonna get those deals on the back end because she gonna say this
Yeah.
is a cool dude.
Hey,
I get it, but check
hey.
this out though.
Exactly.
Everything
Basically,
you're
I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing the same thing Primo doing. If Primo
everything.
can kick it, if Primo can kick it with a chick that can be in Roombas and we're around other girls and we all know what they doing and he can go kick it with them and not give them no money initially, but he might buy drinks or buy. That's what he
But
do.
Ice,
I'm doing that same stuff. That's me doing BFE. That's me saying what BFE is.
but I told you
That's the same
a
shit.
couple times before. I believe if you kissing and if you eating and it's a pro, I believe in sipping. That's my
I
belief.
mean
That's
that. Look,
my
them is your.
opinion.
That's
I
yeah,
know that's what
exactly.
I'm saying.
I believe the
But think
same
about
way.
it. And that's what a lot of people saying, and that's the pushback. They like, well, now don't get me wrong. I get you when you say the extra money. I believe that's a high level of separate. Giving niggas the extra money. I get what you're saying, but think about this. She might as well be paying you. You feeding her, she staying with you in an air conditioned place. You eating her, you kissing her, you taking her off the street for a little bit. She might as well shit, nigga. She seem like she pimping you at this point.
Hey, Hey, see, that's the thing that I was saying yesterday though. Niggas was trying to say it's crazy, but it's a difference between being a simp and being a gentleman. Like
No,
that's
not with hoes. Not with
man.
not with
That's
not with P4P
you
hoes,
can't.
Ice.
That's why I was saying you can't turn off being a gentleman just because it's like
Yes,
God. Like
It's
I'm a
yes,
because
you
simp.
it's
can.
hoes.
If
Yes,
I
you can because
man,
it's
Nah,
hoes.
you can't
Yes,
turn that
you
off. That's
can.
you, yo,
Yes, you.
Pookie. Pookie, you can't turn that
No,
off. You know why? I say you can't turn that off. Listen, you know why I say you can't turn that off? Why? Because at the end of the day, you're not gonna have accessibility.
I don't need accessibility because I
Yes,
ain't
you
trying to double
do.
back. I'm not
but
trying to
that's
double
you
back.
though. That's
I'm not.
you.
That's
I know
you.
what
That's
I know, but
you.
I'm talking about
No,
me.
hey,
We
I
talking
know, but
about
hey,
I'm
both
saying,
hey,
I'm
hey,
saying it. I'm
individually.
hey,
saying,
no,
but I'm
but that's
saying
that's
it.
the point right there. That's that's the point right there. Where X-rated Pookie, he just said he's not trying to double back. So I agree with this. When he's saying in this aspect, he's not trying to double back on it. So it doesn't even matter if he's a gentleman or not.
Yeah.
In that aspect, he's right. But in Ice's aspect, Ice is trying to do the whole GFE experience. So he has to do it.
But by double back, or by not
You
be
feel
a
me?
gentleman, but look, by not be a gentleman, I don't mean I'm gonna treat a bitch wrong or call a bitch a hoe or do all that.
Hey,
I'm gonna treat the
look,
bitch
look.
Yeah,
right
I'm
and do
gonna
I
tell you
know
all
what
this,
you were
bro.
this.
I'm
saying.
gonna give y'all.
When
I'm
she
gonna give
gotta
y'all
go
this
when we
example.
done,
I'm gonna give y'all this example. Look, I'm driving today. This literally just happened to me. I'm driving today. It's raining out here. I see this girl walking in the rain, right? I'm like, damn, she kind of thick. So I walk up on her. You know what I'm saying? She out here, girls, she done drove from like an hour and a half out, came out here with some girl, thought was her friend, and she ended up calling the dude saying it was her brother. But girls that say it's my brother, that's really like a dude they be messing with. They done stole her car. You know what I'm saying? And they had her out here walking in the rain and she was all doing crying and stuff. So I picked her up. I ended up getting some free box out of it. And then, you know what I'm saying? She ended up telling me, you know what? You treating me better than you done treated me better than any other nigga I done met. And I'm not doing no extra out of the ordinary. I didn't buy the bitch nothing to eat. I didn't she was like, man, I ain't ate in this long. I wasn't doing nothing of that. But I'm just being a gentleman around her.
Chivalry takes you far,
ice,
Ice.
that
Chivalry
hoe's
takes
a
you
bomb.
far.
Ice, that hoe was a bomb. She came out, didn't have no money, but she again, she's
No,
not a
no,
hoe
no,
in
no, no.
Sasua,
That's what I'm
Ice.
saying. Hey, she
Ice,
just
she's
got her
not a hoe
car
in
stolen.
Sasua.
She just got her car stolen. She wasn't a bum.
Ice,
She just
she's
got
not
her
a
car.
street. She's not a
Oh yeah, yeah.
streetwalker in Sasua. That's the difference, bro.
Oh yeah. No, no.
You
But
a
what I'm
nice
telling
guy.
She
you
You
is,
a
got her,
nice guy. You
hey,
a real
she got
gentleman.
her car stolen. She ate, and this nigga Ice figured out a way to rinse her out of
Hey,
some
Ice
box.
bust a bone ass bitch. Hey,
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 I'm
Ice
BFE,
bust a
though. It's
bone
what I'm trying
ass
to tell
bitch,
y'all.
man.
I'm really doing this
Li-
shit.
Listen,
This
man.
nigga
Ice,
like,
yeah.
yeah, yo, so they stole your car.
It's
God
different.
damn.
It's different when you talking about hookers, though, bro. Like I get what you saying. If I meet a bitch on the street, it's different. You may not know what they doing, even if they is hookers.
Hey,
You
but
don't
look,
know it. But when
hey,
you
this
know
bitch
they
was a
hookers and
hooker.
you
She
do
a
that,
hooker. She a hooker.
oh
She out here
shit.
selling pussy.
Oh hell no, it's a wrap.
That's how she got her car stolen. I told you she was fucking with a bitch. They came. She was like, I lost my job. And I needed to make some money, so I was talking to this one girl. She was like, "You want to go to the Bay and make some money?" And she called this dude, and come to find out, the dude was supposed to be watching their back or whatever, whatever. And he drove off in her car. And she was like, "I'm stupid for doing this. I don't be messing with da 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 da." And I'm just listening, but I'm just being cool, just doing regular shit. Like if she was a regular civilian, just being a gentleman. I'm
But
not
she
looking like,
wasn't
oh,
though.
she
But
she.
she
I'm not,
wasn't. So
no,
it was
she
in her nature to be a hoe.
yeah, she hoeing.
So you
But I'm
wasn't
telling you,
wrong not to pick
look,
her
but what
up.
I'm telling you, just me being a gentleman, me
You
just
didn't
being a
pay.
regular guy, me just being regular, just because I'm with a hoe, don't mean I gotta be like you a hoe and treat her. You don't have to do that.
That's
If
Yeah,
not
you
what I'm
yeah,
want
saying,
to,
Ice.
yo,
Ice, that's
oh
not what
no,
I'm
yeah.
saying, Ice.
See,
That's
I
not
get
what
what
I'm
he's
saying.
saying. I get what he's saying, and that's the yeah. I get what he's saying, and that's facts. Just because they're pros, you don't gotta treat them like they fucking
yeah,
C pros. You know what I'm saying?
I can
That,
know I'm dealing with a hoe without being like, okay, hoe, you a hoe, and I talk to her like, shut up, hoe. Like
but
that's just
Yeah.
that's not what
that's
I'm
not
saying.
Yeah,
That's
saying.
not what
nah,
I'm saying.
yeah. I don't. Yeah,
That's
I
not what
don't.
I'm saying. When you say be a
Hey,
gentleman, I don't mean that. I mean when I say be a gentleman, when you say, oh, you can be a gentleman, I'm not saying that. Yes, you meet a bitch, you get that info when they come over, you treat them nice. When you fuck them, you treat them nice. That's being a gentleman. You ain't treating them bad. And when it's over, it's time to go.
Well, yeah, like my dude just said, like my nigga just said, I was kind of finessing her by being a gentleman because
You
I
are
knew what I was
vulnerable,
looking
bitch.
for. You know exactly. You know what I'm saying? I knew what I was trying to do. Yeah, and what I did worked. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Yo, there's
So
so
that's
many
not being a
joints.
gentleman. That's being manipulative.
There's so
Yeah,
many
yeah,
joints
that
that
too.
tell
I
me
swear it
that.
was.
You
There
call
it
it what you
is.
want to call it.
And they
He
say
hit the
that's
nail on the head
manipulative.
right there. That's what it was.
That's
That's
called
what it was.
mass manipulation, nigga. That's
Oh
called
Lord.
mass manipulation,
You
nigga.
call a spade a
Yo,
spade.
yo,
Why you
that's
make
funny as
everything
shit.
so good
Hey,
now
that's
bad?
what I said. That's what I said. The nigga
Yo,
Ice was like, you ain't. They stole your car. What?
Come on, baby. I got you, baby. I
God
got you,
damn,
baby.
you
Ride
ain't.
with me, baby. You can
Hey,
stay with me.
and look, this was the one that cashed it in. She said, you ain't. They stole your car, and then she was like, yeah, and I ain't ate.
I
They
ain't
said,
ate either.
you
I get
ain't
this bitch
ate.
Chipotle. I
Oh
get this
man,
bitch Chipotle, baby.
and then Ice went just like this. You want smoke, baby? Yeah,
Yeah,
baby.
I did.
Listen,
I did say
listen.
that.
Hey, but
That
no,
was
bro.
it.
Saying gentleman, bro. I'm not saying treat a bitch bad. You can be a gentleman and still be about your business. At the end of the day, when you're dealing with hookers, it's a business, and that's what we fuck up at as
Man,
men. When we start
listen.
treating these bitches like this ain't a business we dealing with. Because
Can
at the
I?
end of the day, it don't matter how good you treat them, they not gonna get out the bed without asking for their fucking money.
Can I tell
It's
you
a
this
Now
real
hold
quick?
business.
on. Let
Can
me
I tell
ask
you
you
this
this.
real quick? Can I tell you this real
Expert, can I
quick?
ask you this?
Go ahead, go
Go
ahead, go
ahead.
ahead.
Go
Because we
ahead,
talk business,
Primo.
right? And I want to ask fellas this because they're all about business, right? Okay.
100%.
Now, if you got a job, right, and at your job, if they give you a nice bonus, you're gonna like that job even better,
It's like,
wouldn't you?
hey,
100%.
Glow, I'm gonna have to get on my other phone. This phone about to die.
All right, I'll bring it back
Yeah.
up.
But wouldn't y'all fellas, if y'all had a job, right,
Yo,
and you got a bigger
that shit was
bonus at this
funny as
job
hell.
than you ever had before, wouldn't you love that job better?
Yeah.
Yes. A job ain't them hoes, bro.
That's
That's a terrible
business.
analogy. No,
That's
no,
business.
no, bro. It's a temporary fix and it's a nut. It's different, bro. You
It's a
talking about
temporary fix
livelihood.
with some money too. Because
Bullshit.
money
Not when
come
it's
and
my
go.
livelihood. Not when it's your livelihood, bro. Come
But
on,
you
man.
know a lot
I
of the
get your
joints in
analogy.
CT. You know a lot of the joints in CTG. If you actually treat them good and figure them out, do you know that even though they're working girls, they're actually not pros.
Yeah, I know a lot of them
I,
got jobs. They dance
I've
and
met
nurses and all kind of
I've
shit.
met nurses, teachers, secretaries, bank tellers, a bitch that rode horses. She was a horse jockey. You know,
Matter of
all
fact, yo,
all of
Glow,
the
my
benefits.
first live with a baddie, my first live with the baddie on this live was a Dominican doctor. Even though she was dressed up the way she was dressed up, she was a doctor.
That's what
She
I'm
wasn't
saying. A
hoeing.
lot of a
And
lot
if
of
she
them.
fucking for money, she's still a hoe.
She
In a
wasn't fucking
sense,
for money
yes,
Yo,
though.
but a lot of the
so yo, check beat. So at this point, and as far as doubling back, I agree with X Ray to Pookie because he did say, because it is a business. When you break it all the way down, this shit is a business, and the hoes they're gonna treat it like a business, no matter how you look at it, whether it's going to be uh an hour overnight or the whole long game. This shit is a business, and he's not trying to double back. So for being a gentleman, or however you want to, define it, it makes no sense to him. He's not saying treat them like shit. That's not what he's saying. I got that right off rip. But he's saying it's treat it like a business. They say something, you give it to them.
oh
That's it.
shit. I just
And
my
that's why
fault.
a lot of these niggas getting hurt.
That's just what I'm hearing.
Listen, that's why
Yeah,
a lot of these
that's what
niggas
I'm
going
hearing.
to these countries getting hurt, bro. They getting hurt. They getting their feelings into. They think because they give a bitch an extra $40, $100. They think because they send a bitch Western Union money, that bitch may leave the street. Oh, when he come, he ain't gonna have to pay again. It's a business. At the end of the day, she want her money. So why are we doing that extra shit unless you in the business
I don't
like
know.
when you
Come
trying to
truck
do
with
something
me.
extra? It's totally
I
Now,
don't.
different.
X-ray. You know why I can answer that? You know why how I can totally answer that? And this
You're
is what a
Dominican
TMI.
and
This
you
is a
speak the
TMI
language.
interview.
What y'all think? Hold up, yo. What y'all think about this?
Hold on.
I'm gonna show it. Come truck with me. I don't know.
Listen.
This wasn't the quality that I was getting for that, but hey, listen.
Listen.
Hold up. Let me put
Where?
myself. Hold up.
Yeah.
You gotta bring it up closer because the light's glaring. Yeah.
She fine, but she's still a hoe at the end of the day. And it's 100 more that look like that.
But that's what he was.
But she's still a hoe.
That's the high price quality from Vegas.
No way possible. Will I pay $3,000 for that? It ain't no way in hell.
That's not what I was getting for $3K in Vegas.
Nah, that's crazy. Listen, now again, with X-Ray Pookie is, I can answer this X-Ray Pookie for you. The problem with, again, TMI even said this on an interview I seen in Giamo. Giamo interviewed TMI. A lot of these brothers don't want to acknowledge this, but they're out here really searching for love.
Exactly. And that's why they so fucked up. I listened to an interview this morning with nigga talking about, man, why y'all good looking guys with the muscles that look good coming out here to the zoo? Leave this shit for us. Dog, I'm dumbfounded by this shit, bro. I'm dumbfounded by these niggas, dog. This shit is crazy, bro. You got niggas running around Thailand, Colombia, and Dominican Republic talking about y'all look good. Y'all get women in the States. Why y'all coming over here for? Y'all should leave that. I don't understand what you're doing here. Leave it to the fat guys. Leave it to the ugly guys. Now, I'm listening to the niggas online go live and say this shit, and niggas agreeing with them and not saying shit about it.
You right. You totally right.
No, you right.
This shit is crazy, and that's why niggas coming out here sipping is fucking the game up, because it ain't niggas like fucking you, Primo, or niggas like you, Glow, that's doing the shit, giving the tips. It's real simple ass, fuck ass niggas that don't get bitches in the States, that can't even talk to a bitch if he ain't paying her. And when it's niggas like that doing the sipping, it's fucking up the game.
Yeah, I ain't tipping per se, but I'm not opposed to it. Is what I'm saying.
I totally.
But it's a difference in who do it though, bro.
Yes,
it's a difference in the fuck who do it.
But I see, but y'all gonna call me a simp backwards because I tip my security guards more than I would tip the mangoes.
He protect you, bro.
Yeah, that's a little bit different. That's different.
I'm coming out these bitches that ain't doing nothing for you but giving you a nut.
I'm about to start a shirt to say tip your security guards, man. Them niggas see me, bruh. Hey, I'm telling you, ain't no nigga in the garden condos getting the fucking treatment that I'm getting. I'm sorry. It's a lot of niggas that go there, and I'm not the nigga that put it out there. That's ISIS shit. But I'm telling you, I'm the GOAT in that motherfucker. Pull up when I'm there. Watch how them niggas move. Oh, shit. What? Because I be taking care of them. I be bringing them niggas food, chicken wings from flip-flops. Man, what's good, man? Because them niggas is the ones that's going to keep shit straight.
Exactly. And to your point, I was talking with one of my homies about Colombia and CTG and Medellin and shit like that. Bro, look at this. Niggas going out there paying bitches $250, $300. How about pay a fucking security guard to be with you all fucking day?
I pay $100 for two people.
Yo.
And then you ain't got to worry about that other shit.
I pay $100 a day for two people. In Cartagena, you're going to see me with two people, and I'm telling anybody, if you, okay, what Jay-Z say? Okay.
That's how you move. When niggas talk about how to move and shit, that's how you move. Then you ain't got to worry about getting fucking scoped. You ain't got to worry about all that extra shit, because you got a nigga with you to speak Spanish. You got a nigga with you with a pistol gonna make sure ain't nobody gonna run up on you. You got a nigga that can even negotiate a cheaper price for you. Come on, man. These niggas clowns out here, man.
And going back to what X-rated Pookie said, and that's a fact. Nigga, I played football for 25 years. You ain't finna tell me I'm not going to these places. Because I have a certain body build. Like, yo, fuck all that shit. Everybody love hoes. Every fucking man love hoes. That's crazy. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, we have, and that's because we be going to all different types of places.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I like, you don't have to have security in Cartagena. You don't. I like it. It's just something that I started with when I first went there. We hired two niggas and we just never stopped. So in all, every single, like I'll pull up one of the joints right now. Like every time you'll see me, I'm gonna have to mute it because this is a good ass live. So I don't want it to get fucking, because this is short. So shorts let you put different type of music up there.
Right.
But I'm gonna show you, like, you're gonna see me and CTG, you're gonna see me.
Yeah.
More than
in any besides Costa Rica, in any place that I've ever been to, I've never not had either a security guard at my spot
Like a
or
lot of
a
people
custodian.
clown. A lot of people clown for it. A lot of people like, oh, you got security in
Yeah,
Colombia.
yeah,
Like,
Those
they
are
can
fucking
clown.
dummies.
Yeah,
Those are
they can
fucking
clown all they
dummies.
okay,
want. They can
Those are
okay,
clown all
fucking
they want.
dummies. Anywhere
They
you
okay.
clown
don't
all they
know,
want.
anywhere you don't know, and you're not fluent in the language, if it's any kind of risk or danger, you need to have some type of security or have some dudes around you or a group of guys around you. And niggas that ain't moving like that don't know how to move. Nigga, oh, you gotta know how to move here. You got niggas, them the type of niggas that get got. All
Now,
this, you
now,
gotta know how to move shit.
Okay. In this video,
You
you
better
can
get
see
fucking security.
I got the nigga holding the camera and somebody standing there. That's my boy in the white shirt. But the guy with the the jacket thing on me, whatever you call them things, pouches. And then I got a nigga behind me. And in that joint, that was an American girl. So we stay with, and that's just, that was just a short. We stay with. In Cartagena, I stay with. And Medellin as well. In Medellin, we got 2 guys now.
now,
You know what I mean?
now, X-Ray Pookie, you from Memphis, right?
Yeah, I'm from Memphis.
And I fuck with Honeycomb Brazy, but another dumb nigga, and you know what I'm saying? Because he's from the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Get back,
Got the
boy.
money, and you.
It don't matter where a nigga from. It don't matter where a nigga from. If you being a fucking idiot and you getting popped and you getting killed because
Cut out.
Yeah, if you getting popped and you getting killed because you want to just go somewhere for some pussy, use a simp. That's what he was gonna say.
Yeah.
Now we just like having it, man. I don't know what it is about that. I like, soon as I get to the airport in Cartagena, I like having people waiting on me. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
you
dope.
can
It
ask,
feels
hey,
good.
you can ask Rod, Ice. We had people in there cooking. You know what I mean? We had dropping people off. Yo, you need to drop off, nigga. Go ahead, take him over here.
Ross said you's a goddamn lock, man.
Rod came by the house, man. Hey, Rod came by the house, man.
Yo, Globe, I ain't seen nobody do it like you yet. I ain't gonna hold you.
Man,
I ain't seen cap. I ain't seen nobody. I haven't seen nobody with 3, 4, 5 bitches in their crib, security, and a whole fucking entourage in one place.
We don't play around. I love Cartagena for that reason. Like, when I go to Cartagena, I'll tell you, man, I like just making that bubble, man. It's just something I'm addicted to. I like that shit. And it ain't nothing about I'm afraid of nothing. It's just I like that bubble, and can't nobody tell me nothing. You can
Yo,
play
that's
like you.
that. Yo, that's the benefit of engulfing yourself, and because I move the same way, but in Costa Rica, because I've been there so fucking long and I've been there so many fucking times. That's the benefit of engulfing yourself in the culture. When you intentionally engulf yourself into the culture, you get all that.
Them
motherfuckers
niggas was
really,
like, you
really
got a
fuck
whole
with you.
fucking lifestyle out here. I'm like, man, this is my bubble.
It be like that. It be like that.
Come through, man.
Motherfuckers
Come
fuck
over
with
the
you.
house.
They fuck with you.
I got a video. Come over, man. We got food cooking. You know what I mean?
But you gotta indulge in the culture when you go to these places if you're gonna keep going back, if you expect to have some type of relationship. You can't just go there and just be on straight ho. You gotta do something else other than that. You gotta mingle with the people. You gotta do something for the people. And niggas ain't doing that, and that's the issue. That's why niggas getting popped.
So let me preface. I'm not even gonna preface it.
Salute
So let me say that.
money.
Let me add more context to that. So for me, I go to Costa Rica. I have a whole charity in Costa Rica, and I play football in Costa Rica, and I really fucks with the people in Costa Rica. So I get what you're saying, and you're absolutely right on that.
Salute My Skins Money and Felix King. They both helped buy Christmas gifts for the village in Cartagena this past week. So salute to both of them. You know what I mean? No matter how much they sent, that's where it went. That I matched it and we sent it to the village in CTG, man. So,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That nigga, that's not simping. Like that's totally different. That's on a whole nother level. Sending some money doing that shit.
No. Yeah, I'm for charity. If you're doing charity, I'm on it. If you say you're doing charity and you ready to raise money for that, I'm on it because that's what I
Well,
do
my whole
every
thing
day. I
is,
don't be doing
listen,
that
you
shit for
can call
13
me a
years.
mon,
So if
you
you
can
say you
call me
got
a
some shit,
monger, call me a
yeah,
monger all you want, but let's look at the footprint that I'm leaving behind me, man. And it don't have to be monetary. Like in the suit, none of my footprint is monetary, but there's people in this that just like my driver. You know what I mean? A couple of the security guards, they just even if they're just watching a status, they'll just hit me up and be like, "Oh, what up, brother, man? When you coming back, man?" Or like if I post a picture on a plane, multiple different destinations of people will start hitting me. Where you going, nigga? Where you landing at? What airport? Just tell us which airport you gonna be at. Is it fucking P4P, MDE, CTG, SDQ? Where you going, man? And that's like I said, when you leave a footprint like that, I
And
don't care what
what do you
nobody.
mean though, Glow, by it's not monetary though?
Because at certain destinations, it's not a monetary value that I'm leaving.
you can't place a price point on it or not.
You know what I mean? It's
it's
it
just
just
the
can't
positive footprint
it
that you.
just can't be a monetary value because some people are going above and beyond that little. I might have built up a rapport of giving them a tip or showing them love or buying them. Like I said, something as simple as like I shocked the nigga in the guard tower in the garden condos. I walked up to him. We were just sitting there, and I'm like, "Yo, you like the wings?" We talking and spoke English,
Yeah,
spoke Spanish. He like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Which ones?" And he tell me which ones, and I walk off, and I come back with wings and fries, and he like,
yeah, shit like
"Oh
small shit like that,
shit."
like Primo, like I legit got awards from the fucking government, but there's no price point on that shit. You know
No,
what I'm saying? You can't put a price point on that at all. Any like charity work that you do, especially like out of the goodness of your heart, there's no price point on that.
and
You
that's why
just
I be
doing that.
saying, like, I be hearing horror stories from niggas, and I be like, bro, what did you not do to put yourself in position to be safe overseas?
Not indulge in the culture, not indulge in the language, not treat people the right way, not tip. There's a lot of aspects. Treat women a certain type of
Like
way.
I see there's so many people that go to these destinations and conquer these motherfuckers, man, and be doing their own thing and living their own way and moving how they move. And it be so many other people, and that's like I said, does fear mongering stop you? Like there be so many other people you'll hear stories, and it's like, nigga, what the fuck was you doing? What the fuck was you thinking? Like, well, how the fuck was you moving like that?
But but not does fear mongering stop you? Should fear mongering stop you? Because now ask yourself this
That's a
question.
better question.
Ask ourselves this question: do we go somewhere and if we get got, we're unlucky, or if we don't get got, we're lucky? Because clearly, in a place like Medellin, Colombia, where, like I said, you could be sitting in a taxi and get got, you're unlucky. But if it happens so many times, I'm not even talking about the niggas getting got down there buying pussy. That's one thing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas set themselves up for shit like that. I'm talking about the people that ain't doing nothing. I'm talking about the people that's down there working, the women that's working at a coffee shop with their computer out and getting robbed for it. I'm talking about the people
Yeah,
that
but
walking down the street talking
come
on the
on,
phone.
X-Ray, come
But
on now. But when you
Come on.
talk about that though, that's anywhere in America, bro.
negative.
That's any day, any space,
N-
any time.
no,
If you
I get it.
slipping,
I get it.
Man,
But
that ain't
but the
happening.
difference is, but the
shit.
difference is, niggas going down there to buy
Hey,
pussy, bro.
hold up,
The
Ice.
difference is, niggas
Was you
going to
about to
buy
say?
pussy.
Was you about to
Yeah,
say that
that's what we
shit
was
don't
talking
happen
about at
on
the
the
beginning.
West Coast? Because on the West Coast, niggas leave their car windows down and
Bro,
their
but that's
car
different.
doors open so
But
niggas
that's
don't bust their windows out.
Yeah, but,
but
that's
it's
what I'm
different,
saying. Like,
bro.
yeah, it's a perfect example because I'm about to say we was talking about. I'm going to San Francisco right now. That's the town of where you go and get your car windows
That's what I'm
busted. But
saying.
if you go there, you still gonna go, but you just ain't gonna drive your car there. You gonna catch the BART. You gonna take an Uber. You gonna take a Lyft because niggas know if you drive your car, that it's a high percentage chance if you park your car in San Francisco or downtown Oakland, you're gonna come back and you don't gotta have nothing in there. Your window
Bro,
will get busted.
All
we
right, you
talk
ready?
about
And I'm
tomatoes
here
and
to
apples.
tell you right now, there's a very low percentage chance you go to fucking Medellin
Oh
and
my
something
God.
gonna happen to you
Every
unless you
week
do
it's a
some.
story, bro. Every week
Because they
it's
did
a
some dumb shit.
story. No, but listen. So you
Hey,
saying it
but
happened in America, but niggas ain't trapped. Niggas ain't going across America. Niggas flying to a uncharted territory where they don't know a language to buy pussy and get killed. You know how bad the fuck that sound at your fucking
Then don't.
repast at your funeral,
Then
nigga?
don't.
Oh, he was over there buying pussy and he got jacked. My point is what I'm saying. What's the point of going somewhere dangerous when there's
yeah,
alternatives, bro? Be smart. So fear mongering, is it fear
Alternative.
mongering or is it not?
Alternative to what?
Alternative, bro. What do you mean to what?
it's other
It's
places
other
you can
places
go
you can
where
go to
you
buy
don't got
pussy.
you don't. Yeah,
Dominican Republican,
Yo,
and not fuck around and die, get your phone snatched walking down the street when you talking on it, or not get your
or
computer
you
snatched sitting at a table. Come on,
or
man.
you can go
Yo,
to
that's a
yo.
Thailand.
So
country
let me,
also,
Hey
though.
man,
yo.
That's a
learn how to move.
Let me bring this.
Learn how
Hey,
to move.
How
My
do you
boy.
move
Hey,
let me
sitting
bring
at
this
a
back.
table,
Let me bring
Glow?
this
Come
back to
on,
where I
Glow.
hey
live.
man. We had a success. We
No,
had plenty
yo.
of
Let
successful
me
trips
bring
to
this.
dangerous.
Let
Go
me bring
ahead.
this back to where I live. Let me bring this back to where I live because this shit actually happens in fucking Boston. But Boston is a huge tourist town. Hey, Ice, you got mad noise, bro.
My
So
bad,
this,
my
this
bad.
shit actually happens in Boston. This shit happens in Boston all the fucking time. Boston is a huge fucking tourist town for whatever historical reasons, and that's just what it is. But it's suppressed because of what Boston is. You know what I'm saying? And I can say that the same for the same thing as Costa Rica. I've been to Costa Rica over damn near 30 times, right? And it's suppressed because
MD,
it's
show me the
backed
place,
by
bro.
the US. If everything comes out about Costa Rica, it can be level 3 just the same as fucking Colombia.
MD, you got to
I
cam
don't
up, bro. MD, you
go
got
ahead.
to cam up. MD, if you want to come in, Smash TV. MD, if you want to come in, you got to cam up real quick. I ain't never seen you over here before. We got a good live going, so I'm not trying to let it get crashed out.
Good. Ice, you was trying to say something?
Can't bring you up.
Yeah. Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah. We can hear you now.
He was on my
Oh,
live. He
okay.
was on my live. He was on my live.
He was on your
Oh,
live,
Yes,
Smash TV.
Smash is good people's.
Smash is good people.
You
You can let
good?
him up.
All right, all right. Hey,
Primo, what's
yo,
your take on that, Primo? Primo, what's
No,
your take on that? Because I
no,
want to
you're
know your
totally
take on
right.
that, bro.
Yo, X-Ray Pookie, you're totally right. This is the reason I was pushing for creep camming to stop so y'all guys could enjoy the suit because it's a free-for-all. But instead, y'all rather go hit Colombia and get your head knocked off. Now I can sit there and tell y'all straight up.
but
If
why
it comes
though?
to, but see, this is
Why?
what happened, X-Ray Pookie. The hate happened so quick they couldn't even understand me. Because I'm like, yo, I could have got y'all Colombia in DR for the same price y'all paying in Colombia. What I
100%,
get
Hey,
I
my head
believe it.
hey,
knocked off?
Ice.
yeah.
Y'all heard that right? Because that sounds like
You
a better deal to me.
are
On
you
some real
still?
shit.
Are you still with Ra?
Yeah.
Put him up real quick, please.
He hear you. Yo, what's up,
Hey,
bro?
Ra.
Peace to the chat. What up,
Now,
y'all?
now, when you went to Cartagena, did you feel like it was any different than moving around Oakland or New York City or any other destination that would have threats that you would have to look out for?
No. And I ain't and yo, I've been sitting here like just trying to say it, but it's dangerous because you gotta respect it for what it is, because it's not the United States, right? You gotta respect it for what it is, not for what you think it is or what you want it to be or whatever. But when I was walking around, I didn't feel no threat. I didn't feel no threat because I keep stressing the fact that niggas that get it, they got it coming to them. Either they lunching doing some stupid shit, they doing some funny shit, they doing some creep shit like Primo said, or they doing some foul shit to the chicas. It's something
It's
they energy or it's something ain't right.
exactly. I want to
Most
hear
of the
from
people
Smash
that get it
TV.
done to them got it coming to them, bro. They got
Yeah,
it
nah,
coming to them.
facts. Nah, that's
Bro,
facts what he just
bro,
said. That's why
oh,
I
y'all
wanted to bring.
killing me, bro.
That's why I wanted Rod to speak because I knew he was gonna say some
So,
shit like that. And that's facts, yo.
I
They,
felt that peace. I felt that at home. The niggas in Colombia took me to the hood. I went out of CTG, like the little tourist area. The nigga took. I was with two chicas and a homeboy.
and I ain't pay him. I was just looking out, buying dinner, you know, doing the regular, you know, he had me on a run shit. So we was in the hood. I ain't feel no threat. I felt like a homeboy. Like they was treating like ain't nobody was walking up. Like they knew I had money, but ain't nobody was walking up trying to size me. No threats. Everybody was all love. What's up? It's
Yep.
all love. I
And
love.
and your
I
guy
wanted them. Yeah,
and your
yeah.
guy
Niggas that
ended
be
up
get
being and your guy ended up being connected to my people.
exactly.
You know what I
So
I
mean?
got
y'all
So
pulled
talking
over
about
in a
CTG. I'm talking
yeah.
about Medellin, where these fucking stories coming from in Colombia.
yeah. I
Y'all
haven't
talking
been there.
about
That's true.
CTG
I heard it's a
inside
little
the
more.
walled
Is it
city.
different?
I'm
But I'm
talking about
pretty sure.
Medellin.
But
Listen, man, I don't have listen.
I wasn't
Again,
inside the wall city.
Medellin is dangerous. We're not gonna sit here and say it's not dangerous. I'm not saying that it isn't.
And
But
don't say
if
it's how you
you
move.
It
Don't
go
say
yeah,
it's how
both
you move.
ways, man. It
Don't
go.
say
man,
it's how you move, please.
an easy target is an easy
It
target.
go.
But I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it. Now, why the fuck are we traveling somewhere to buy pussy if we can't wear Jordans, if we can't wear fly clothes and be ourselves, if we can't wear the shit? Why the fuck are we going there instead of going to an alternative that's way fucking safer? That's stupid. We going to die over
That's
bitches now
that don't.
when you can go
But that don't
when you
apply.
can go
That
to
don't
the
apply to
DR.
everybody.
Yeah,
That don't
But
yeah,
apply
I'm
to
about to
everybody.
say
it doesn't matter. You can get got. It don't matter who the fuck you are. And
That's
it
you
be
like
the
can
niggas
get
that
that.
think they
Don't
can't
you?
get got.
man,
Yeah,
you can get got
you
in
can, but
Africa
who want to
not
live
buying
like that?
pussy.
We're not flying to Africa to buy
Right.
pussy. We're flying to fucking Medellin, CTG, Brazil, Thailand, and out of all those I just named,
You
fucking
not listen,
Medellin is the
bro.
one that's popping niggas, bro. We gotta stop acting like this shit ain't dangerous, bro. This is
Niggas
crazy.
pop niggas in the neighborhood I'm in right now.
Bro, that's you, nigga. Bro, it's people that walk down the street with their
Yo,
phone out and get robbed. You can't say it's how you move to those people.
but
You can't say it's how you move
that
to the
just
people that sitting in the taxi cab and get fucking robbed sitting in the cab and motos pull up on both sides. Y'all gotta stop that narrative. It's how you move shit. Cause it's people that don't do shit and get fucking robbed. When y'all gonna stop that shit, bro?
How many
You gotta
people
come up with the
go?
story of the
How
people
many
that don't.
people go to Medellin? Do you see these lines in these motherfucking custom
right.
destinations,
They ain't
bro?
tripping, man.
How many
Yeah,
people
What's
no,
the
going
you're
in
right.
ratio? Like
every
more
single
people,
It
day?
more.
don't matter the fucking ratio. The
It's
point
way
is,
more people
niggas
having a
getting
great
robbed
time
and
than having a
killed.
bad time.
It don't matter.
That's
The
what I
point
know.
is, niggas getting robbed and killed. So why are we still going there to buy
And
pussy if niggas dying to get robbed and
they
killed?
all have the same they all have the same common factor, and the same thing happens. As I said,
Got
I've
a
been to
point, but
Costa Rica many times. The
like why
same
go
thing happens
anywhere?
in Costa
You
Rica.
got a
It's the same thing.
negative
They
vibe
all
about it.
have the same Costa Rica. So
Listen,
you have
man.
to say it's how you move.
In the
You have to say
P4P
that.
game, in the P4P game, you can't be putting limitations on where people want to go because you're saying it's dangerous. Every single one of these countries is a third world country. You niggas think the Sioux ain't dangerous because shit don't happen. Y'all niggas be taking these Dominican niggas lightly. That's the
No, they
problem.
don't. They don't. The
You
issue
do
is
though.
that
A lot of
Colombia's
niggas
fucked
do
up,
though. A lot,
bro.
yeah,
No,
because Colombia
Colombia
don't
just
let you
fucked
get
up.
it fucked up. The problem
Okay, and that's why
is
niggas
Hey,
getting
all right.
popped.
So, hey, when the last time you heard something about a tour, something happening to a tourist in Sosua or Santo Domingo
I bet
or
you
Or
can
Punta
find
Cana?
it.
Thailand.
I
Or
bet you can find it.
Thailand.
I bet you can
Well,
find it.
it
not like
don't give
I
a
bet you.
No,
I
Medellin.
no,
bet
no,
you
no.
can find
Not
it.
like
I'm not saying.
Medellin.
I'm not. Listen. I'm not saying you can't find it. I'm not
no,
Hmm.
even
you're right.
looking for it. I'm
No,
just
no,
saying.
you no, you
I
haven't.
just
No,
said when the last time
you're
you heard it.
you're 100% right.
No,
It's a lot safer, and you're right. You don't hear it, but
And
tell
that's
me
all he's saying.
no, and I'm telling you this. Tell me every story that you hear from a nigga from Medellin or Cartagena or Cali or Bogota. Tell me the context of that story. What the fuck did they do? Every single one is the same. It's some nigga that came there first time. It don't even have to be a nigga. It could be a white dude, an Asian dude, anybody. They came there first time by themselves, or they was an expat living there. They found some joint on Tinder, or they went out drinking, got drunk, took 2 or 3 joints back to their room, couldn't handle the environment that they was in, and got scoped because they couldn't control the environment that they was in. All
But you
right.
can do that everywhere else. You can do that everywhere else, bro, and not get scoped and drugged and robbed. You see how y'all niggas ain't making no sense? You can do that everywhere else and not get scoped, drugged, and robbed, and you niggas keep making arguments for Medellin, and you just said something.
I ain't making no argument. I'm just saying a lot. Every story that I hear, it's every person. Now, if I hear stories, they just randomly picking people and just scoping each randomly person, then I would be like, all right, yeah, I hear what y'all saying.
But what about the ones I just told you? The ones I just told you, the people sitting in the taxi and getting robbed by both sides. People walking down the street getting their phone snatched. People sitting at a table doing their work because they live there getting their computer snatched.
And that's what I'm saying. You gotta realize. Look, at the end of the day, all of us,
country.
Look, all of us that's on this panel. All of us that's on this panel got some good street common sense and all. It's a lot of dudes that's getting into this game that's just learning about these places that have no idea about being in the streets or moving around. So it's like, one, we showing them a good place. We showing them fun we can have with beautiful women. Niggas ain't really thinking about the danger aspect. They thinking about the women only.
That's a fair point.
And then on top of that, you got to think about the people that's listening to us. They're going there because it's people that's gonna be like, yo, I went because you went and I seen you was having a good time. Some people gonna go, oh, well, you said you got robbed and you know what I'm saying? But we can't make it seem like it's not niggas listening. That's not as tight on game as we all is. And if we telling them to go to that place, it's a higher possibility that something can happen to them than it's somewhere else.
That's a fair point, but you also have to go.
Let me answer this. I never said, because this is what a lot of people like to do with my words. I never said it ain't safe. I said it's about how you move, right?
But it's not. I just gave you an example.
I move differently.
I just gave you an example how you could be walking down the street with your phone.
Primo around New York with security.
With that phone and laptop.
All right, so hold up. Primo, answer this question. Primo, why do you move around New York with security?
Phone and laptop outside in Colombia.
Why do I move around? What was it?
Why do you move around New York with security?
If somebody see what you got. Why they see what you got? Because you're moving like a fucking dummy.
So you can't answer your phone.
But that's not. But again, that's not done in some places.
So you can't answer your phone when you walking down the street.
Colombia, you know, like Globe, he ante up.
Well, bro, everybody's not gonna move like that. That's the thing. So like y'all keep talking about how y'all are moving.
That's what we talking about.
No, he's talking about in general.
We're in a different bracket compared.
Saying us travelers that's going.
I get this. You know what? Hey, I'm man enough to hear two people's argument and know when I can say, yo, you guys are right. Then maybe we lose the argument that niggas shouldn't go to Colombia then.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't.
No, it ain't that. Right. Ain't nobody, and that's again, I'm not telling nobody that you shouldn't go. I'm not saying you shouldn't go.
You gotta pick your battles and everything.
I'm telling you,
I can't stand up here and say you're right. I X-ray around. I can't stand up here and say that it's not safe because this statement that Kobe said is facts. I got 2 security guards when I'm in Cartagena, and when we're in Medi, we stay in probably the most secure building you could possibly stay in Medellin. Mm-hmm. So.
And that's for a reason, right?
It is for a reason.
I just feel like going down there and dying for pussy when this other fucking alternative, or not dying, putting yourself at risk for all of that shit for pussy when there's different alternatives is absolutely ludicrous, bro. There's no fucking reason that we should be doing that as men, going to a place where we know they targeting us now, whether it's scopolamine, whether it's them robbing us, we can't sit out. The niggas that say you shouldn't have your phone out. What the fuck? I can't walk down the street with my phone out if I'm in Colombia? Why the fuck we going there?
That's the thing I be saying too. Like I said on my video, I didn't have so many niggas tell me, man, you can't walk down the street at 3 o'clock in the morning and like, you know how you don't know that I don't want to get out and I don't like roaming around at 3 o'clock in the morning. Didn't nobody tell me I could or I couldn't do it in Sosua. I just chose to do it myself because I I ain't seen nobody do it. But niggas is telling me you cannot do that in Colombia.
And where? CT?
Nah,
Colombia, period.
yeah,
Oh,
not
okay.
not
Right.
you
That
don't
glow,
want
that
to.
glow, bro.
No,
Bro,
you cannot be
I was
allowing yourself
outside at
to.
3 in the morning walking down the fucking block.
By yourself?
Yeah,
Yes, nigga,
you different.
I was by myself out there,
With
nigga.
your phone out?
Nah, for what?
I mean,
Exactly. Maybe you
again,
need
nigga,
to
because
answer that
I was
motherfucker.
recording.
But they know I got a phone.
Oh,
Hey,
Let me
hey,
know.
I
you
was.
missing the
hey,
point, bro.
hold
You
up.
missing the
I
point.
can
You missing
definitely
the
say I
point.
was.
What's
Hey,
the
hold
point?
up. Let's hear from
Yeah.
MD, Smash
What's the
TV. Go
point?
ahead, bro. I'm sorry, man. He
Oh,
been up
thank
here.
you. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I mean,
he been over here. Yeah, he definitely been over here.
I made a lot of good points. I mean, I have to admit that I've been to a lot of countries, but remember, these guys that are getting took, somebody made a good point. A lot of these guys are buffoonish. They're clownish. I mean, you look at
Facts.
them on the camera like they never had pussy in their life before. They just found
Facts.
it. And they over there running like a slave that just escaped from a plantation, and that's how they act. They actually give a bad look. And now this is on a video. So the people in that country are saying, wait a minute, this guy is here? This is the type of shit. Now, also, when you go in the water, sometimes the crocodiles are hungry. Sometimes they just ate. Any of these countries, when they're hungry, doesn't matter who you are. You can even have security. They're going to eat you. When these motherfuckers in New York City, they will eat you. They'll eat through your security and get to you. That's one thing. If they even perceive you as having a lot of money, what we perceive as normal money, that could have people living for months. Something that we would spend in a week. And when just look at these guys that are down there, they're actually like it's like a gazelle running across the plains, and the lions are just there. Sometimes when the lions are usually hungry. I mean, these guys, when I see them going there, somebody had a good point. They go into these places because they're so thirsty. Like when I look at them on YouTube, I've had a lot of these dudes that fell out with me on my show, and they are vindictive. They're thirsty. A lot of them aren't even going to these places for women. I think they're going there because they know they can't do this in their hometown, because people would know that they're not totally just liking women. They go into these places for other shit too. And we see this. There's a lot of that, man. But yeah, everybody has some pretty good points, man. I would say I think it was the Globe. He was saying that the way you walk too, like people that grew up streetwise, they can sense certain things too. It's like, why would I want to walk with my phone out? If you go to a place where people are poor and you're wearing jewelry, you're gonna get it snatched. I mean, somebody's hungry.
And everywhere is
So
different.
why go there?
But everywhere is different. Medellin and Cartagena are beautiful cities with beautiful people. Yes, there's dangerous people there that are starving, that'll take chances. This is a travel game, right? You gotta set yourself up to be able to move around these certain places if you know you can't handle yourself in certain situations. Like, I'll be in all different types of places where I'm not from, but I know how to carry myself. I'll be in the Bronx, I'll be in Brooklyn. That don't mean I'm from there. I just be there, and I know how to carry myself. I know when to remove myself from certain situations. I know when I'm not supposed to be. That would be like if I came to Oakland and hung out with ICE. Even though I would, come out there, I would still know. I would still be able to sense. Even if I was out there with ICE, I would still be able to sense. Like, and he like, nah, it's good, dog. We good. You good out here. I'm like, nah, G, I'm not good.
Right.
But why go somewhere where you have to do that at, especially when it's for
a vacation?
pussy? Why are we exactly? You're not supposed to be like that on vacation. Primo getting to what I'm getting at. You're supposed to be relaxed. You're supposed to do what you want to do, wear what you want to wear on vacation. I can do it in Thailand.
X-Ray. You ever went on a cruise?
No, wouldn't go on a cruise.
Okay, so I've been on 7 cruises, right? And some of the destinations that you go to, they'll give you a map and say, you can't go, or we don't recommend you go outside of this area, right? Because this is what happens. It's a level 4 area. They rob people, they scam people, they kidnap people. The cruise ship's still fucking taking you there. Why? Because it's a beautiful destination with a lot of temptation, fun, drinks, alcohol,
Bad
gambling.
example. Bad
Yeah, when
example.
you
No,
think
it's
about
not
it,
a bad
when
example.
you a tourist,
It's the
every tourist
it's
spot is the hot spot
it's the same
for robberies
sense.
and shit. Everywhere.
No, nowhere
I'm
you
like,
going in the
oh,
world that's outside of where you're traveling
where's the thing?
is safe in a sense,
Not in Thailand,
especially
not in
if you're
Thailand.
doing
You
P
don't know
for
about
play,
Yeah,
P4P.
it. Still that job too.
Why
Niggas
are
ain't
we
getting better out
telling
for that.
people to go places where we can't
So that's what I'm saying, but I
be
gave you an
free
example.
and walk around and chill
But
out
don't
and
go
not
to
have
other
to
places.
worry
Not
about
saying
that,
don't
bro? That's
happen. You
that's
just
what I'm
saying
getting
why
at.
would you go
Why
there?
are we acting like it's
And
all
see,
good when you gotta have security and do? It's not all good if you gotta do like this and you can't move freely, bro. Because you can move to certain you can move in certain places and not worry about nothing, bro.
I guess those destinations are just
okay,
that much better because niggas go to
everybody,
Medellin and
everything for
Cartagena
everybody,
in the fucking
everybody.
droves.
And get
For
their
real.
ass
Niggas,
robbed
Hey,
and
niggas,
but
drugged and killed.
I'm not gonna
but
lie.
you
At the
can't
end of
say that.
the day, sometimes that danger be worth it though. Like some niggas want to. I'm not saying niggas want to go, but
It ain't worth
it's
dying for pussy, bro. It ain't
it's
worth
not
putting your life on the
it's
line for pussy,
hey.
bro.
I'm not saying it's worth. It's I mean shit, but you might not die. Like you might not like
Did you
you
die?
might not die. Like shit.
I got shot.
I
I
don't
got
get on
choked.
roller coasters.
Did
Some
you
people
die?
want to do that. To me, I
Man,
think it's stupid that you don't want to get on something like that where it's a chance the shit can break,
all right,
malfunction,
But I
all type of
all right, how
traveling
whatever.
about,
But it's some
3,000
people that
miles
like
for it.
doing
I
that shit.
all right, how about
traveling
this?
3,000 miles.
I got something for y'all then, right? So ready? I'm gonna flip it then because fear, you can't, I'm the type of person, I don't like one basket type of people because I don't like people to take one thing and try to make it and then you can't come out from that. So you ready? What's the difference between flying to Colombia and flying all the way across the world to Thailand?
Thailand is completely safe, bro.
All right, but
100%
what's
I
safe.
the
can.
difference
Yeah,
flying halfway across the world for pussy where a million things could happen to you flying halfway
yeah, I
across the
can't rock with
world?
you.
There are
I've
million
never been. I've
stories
never
about
been to Thailand.
Medellin, Colombia. There are none about shit like that happening in Thailand.
But there is though. There's a
yeah,
million
there's
things
gotta
that
be
can happen
something
to
that
you
happens in
now,
flying
Thailand.
now,
halfway across the
now,
world.
now,
They're not gonna
now,
put everything on the news that's happening on Thailand. A lot
it's
more
not
people.
happening.
No, I'm not talking
That's
about
a
things.
fact.
Don't hold up. Not
No,
don't
no,
take
no, no,
my
no, no,
words.
no,
I'm
no.
not talking about things happening in
Let me.
Thailand. I'm
Let
talking
me.
about flying halfway across the world for for pussy, not mangoes, for fried rice, right? You're flying 20 hours, 24 hours across the world, right? You're on a
Oh,
whole nother time zone.
great
A
question.
million things can happen to you, right? A million
Right,
things.
right. Get
Now
to,
you're halfway across the world. What's the difference?
Read.
the difference is for most people that go. Now I'm talking about in the overall spectrum. There's
Chill.
10 million things to do in Thailand that you can post a picture and say, "Hey, look, I did this.
It
I did
don't
this."
matter what
It
you
do
can
matter.
do.
You can
It
go
don't
there
matter
for
what
more
you
than
can
just for
do.
pussy.
No, no.
You
I'm
can go there
saying
for more than
no.
just for
You can.
pussy. That's what I'm
Nah,
telling
you can
you.
do that. Mm.
Hold up. Like what?
Nah, you can.
Like
You can
what?
do that.
Nigga,
See fucking
You
Pablo
let's
can. You
Escobar
can do.
house?
You can do
See the hippos? What the
many.
fuck you can do in
No, you can
Colombia?
do.
Go to the
See the
mountains? What the
hippos.
fuck can you do in
but
Medellin? What the
we
fuck can you
talking
do? See the
about
mountains? Drink coffee. Get a cigar. What the fuck can you do in Colombia inside a fucking mountain trench? What the fuck is there really to do in Medellin? Come on, break it down to me.
we talking about P4P, right? So
Exactly.
flying halfway across the world,
100%
24
safety.
hours.
100% safety. Can wear what you want to wear. Can drink on the street. Can be drunk. Can do what you want to do, and ain't shit don't fucking happen to you.
Niggas
Try
like to
it, but try,
classify
try,
what they
try
want.
it in Medellin. No,
All
no,
right, all right,
I know,
check it.
nigga. I just
Niggas
answered it
love
for
to
you. I
classify
just
what they
answered it
want.
for you. I
Pookie,
just
Pook,
answered it.
X-ray,
What's up?
X-ray,
What's up? What's
X-ray. I
up?
can understand where you're coming from. Look, I'm agreeing with you. I mean, this is where I'm gonna differentiate everything right here too. Because again, I travel and I don't travel for that. But again, I can understand where Pookie's coming from. Because again, it's bad. Again, for that, if you're
Which
doing that,
code? What he got to be robbed for his point to be true?
but anywhere
Yeah,
you go, hold on, Ice. But anywhere you go, anywhere outside the country, whether you going to travel, you're gonna have to watch your surroundings. Because let's say, for instance, I went to Antigua. When I went to Antigua, I had to go get roll-ups. When I went to go get roll-ups, I had to watch myself. You know how you gotta maneuver because you're not from that country. It's a poor country. But then until I got to my resort, when I got to my resort, I'm all hands down. But then again, I understand where Pookie's coming from because a lot of guys that are in this sector are the P4P guys, and they don't have that type of budget that you're going with, or that a lot of us are allowed to go with, like My Skins, Smash TV. You know what I'm saying? Ice City that goes
100%.
there for a month. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have that type of budget, and they go out there putting themselves in a line of fire, all for some pussy.
I think that's a great point. It's a great point. As far as when you're doing the whole play for play thing, and as far as you paying, and there's levels to paying, and the different types of girls that you're getting when you're paying. So I think that's a great point when you put it like that. But I also do think that on like a political standpoint, when we go to how dangerous a country is that countries, especially when it's an American backed country, certain things only get let out to the public, and
On
I
the
say
media.
this in the media, yeah. So and I say this in the sense of me going. I've been to a lot of places, and I say this specifically about Costa Rica because Costa Rica is U.S. backed, right? And they only let a certain amount of shit out because it's U.S. backed, and the biggest revenue in Costa Rica is tourism. You know what I'm saying? They have no army, and that's just what it is there. So I think that's something that we do have to look into. I do agree with Colombia being dangerous. I do agree with that. But
It
again,
is.
you still have to, like, I don't see how you can say you cannot say it without saying you have to move a certain way, because you have to move a certain way in every
But
country.
majority of these guys
You
don't,
have to do
Ken,
it.
because they
No, I
can't. Because
I
they
agree
want
with that. No, because I think Ice said it. He hit the nail on the head when he said that there are a lot of kids, there are a lot of dudes that they're first time travelers, and they don't really know how to travel, but at the same time, but they're watching YouTube creators and or content creators, and but they're
Hey,
they're going
Look,
by what they're saying, what
in a
yeah,
place in a
and
you know
place
what I'm
you
saying.
like
use
I
in a
you just
agree.
place
use the word. Oh, I'm
in
sorry.
a
Just
Go
place
use
ahead.
the
like
No,
word.
no, go
They
ahead, go
Costa.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
they square to the game in general in the P4P, and knowing how to be able to be in the wrong place. Like everybody on this panel seem like we can be walking down the street and we'll seem like if four dudes was looking at us, we'll know to speed up or cross the street, or just depending on how they
Yeah,
watching us. It's some dudes that might just keep walking down the street and not even paying attention to it. And those same guys is watching us and going to where we going to.
Yeah,
Hey,
there is a point. Like when I look at Thailand, right? In 2018, there was gun violence against a lot of foreigners. They had a thing with 22 gangs there. So, and I agree, that some countries are safer than others. The brother had a point. Costa Rica is American backed. They don't have an army. It is
yeah,
much safer than Colombia. Panama is much safer. My co-host is from Panama, and he says, "Look, man," he goes, "the stuff that they tell you that's happening in Colombia, that's just the stuff they're telling you." He goes, "It's a
Yeah.
whole different thing." Now, again, you got these guys
right.
going there flashing. It's like the equivalent of flashing your chain or your money when they're doing these videos. They're looking at these guys as easy prey. So it's really making it bad for the other people, because this wasn't really as bad as it was 3 years ago. You had all these buffoons, the Assport bros, and all of that coming out there saying, "Oh, this and that." Remember, Thailand is also the capital for the Ladyboy contest. Thailand is Ladyboy contest. So when guys go to Thailand, I'm
We
like, I know
go with
what
the
they're
lady
going there for.
boys.
I know what
hey,
they're going there for.
I
hey,
just
can you
And it
had
leave
ain't
that comment
regular.
up? Can you leave that comment up right there? Because I
Who's it?
want to address
This
this
one. This
comment. I really want to address this comment by come truck with me. And I really think, and I think guys should really pay attention to this. I like come truck with me. That's my dog. I've been, you know what I'm saying, joking with him through this. But I think
Yeah,
comments like this are a real issue. We as men put too much motherfucking faith in women giving us happiness, dog. For us to be
I
willing to
agree.
risk our life and to be like, we gonna go for pussy regardless. That's some sad shit, and niggas need real
you gotta
counseling.
remember, this is from people that ain't never had pussy in their teenage years. Most of these guys,
that's the problem,
they're
though.
in their 20s, and it is a problem, but it ain't a
My
problem.
nigga said that's some sad shit and they need counseling.
Yeah, they
Nah,
need.
they
They
just
have
love
mental
pussy.
problems.
Yeah, I mean, some of us, but that's what I'm saying. You can't classify that because some of us are successful.
You can't classify. You can't classify.
We like traveling, and
I'm
we
talking about
like
this comment.
I get what you comment, but some of us are successful. We like traveling. We enjoy traveling, and it just so happens that part of the places that we like to travel to at this moment are destinations where you could P4P.
And that's fine. But I'm talking about this comment in specific. We gonna go for pussy no matter what. We live and die for it. That's fucking crazy. That's atrocious.
Hey,
to fly 3,000-4,000 miles, bro. To fly 3,000-4,000 miles to a place knowing it's a possibility you can die, and the only reason why you going is for pussy is fucking sad. That's no knock on nobody.
Well,
that's saying that we need to do something to ourselves. We need to fix ourselves before we go trying to get pussy.
They're getting drunk on the video, making themselves easier targets.
No,
Right.
we got to do better, bro. We got to do better. This is crazy. This is crazy.
I agree with you on that.
I don't think you're gonna be able to do better, man. This is the traveling for pussy sector.
No, I mean as men we gotta do better.
Yeah.
Why is fucked up as men? We shouldn't be like this as men. Nigga, I'm okay in how I'm living. I live in LA. I live in one of the highest rent places it is out here. I take care of my kids, all that shit. But what I'm saying is I do the same thing. I go to these places, but it's not mandatory that I have to go.
Listen,
I go because, like you said, we want to go. We gotta fix the mentality of ourselves, bro. This is a crazy ass comment, bro. That's a crazy comment, bro.
What X is saying, because and partially, I don't agree with it totally, but when you think about it, nobody's trying to go to Palestine or Iraq or some countries. You say, you know what, I'm not gonna fuck with that. These other countries, these guys, not all men are the same. There are different breeds. These guys are suckers. These are suckers that get robbed in New York and LA just the way they get robbed in Colombia. Not to say that anybody is beyond that.
So go to Sosua.
No, it ain't. It ain't just go to Sosua.
That ain't what we said.
Hey, for sure, go to Sosua.
And leave the rest of us in CTG and Medellin and Brazil.
And Glow, like I told Ice the other day, his homeboy was on there, and he was saying the only reason he go for places is for pussy. For me, I think that's straight simple.
See, that's the thing, because that's a whole nother reason why to come up, because you was just misunderstanding. He was saying he goes for the hoes, and he was saying no, but listen, well, he was saying hoes like I'm going just for the women, but he was just using the word hoes. But that's why I said it's a difference between niggas that's traveling for women, and it's a difference between dudes that's traveling to pay to be with women. Because me and Ra, we got a homeboy that travel. He be in all in Medellin, but he ain't buying no box. But he out there and he kicking it with hella bitches, and he just doing the same shit that you would call regular shit, meeting them at bars and doing that. But he just out there because he know they got bad bitches up out there, and they fuck with it different. They talk to us more. He might know the language a little, you know what I'm saying? He a photographer, so his shit is a little different how he got set up, but he's still going out there for the bitches.
And I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get it, but what I'm saying is to actually get on a motherfucking plane, pay $1,000 for a ticket, and go places just for women when we have the most beautiful fucking women in the world right here in the United States. It's absurd, bro.
Oh yeah, hey man, come on, hey man, hey, look, listen. We not disagreeing that the women out here ain't beautiful, but it's not the same.
It's mentality, bro.
Hey,
it's
this
mentality,
is what I'm saying.
It's not the same,
bro.
This is what I'm saying.
Never had no issue with no bitches in the States.
Hey, this is what I'm gonna say, and this is what I'm gonna say, and Ice might co-sign this message. Everybody take X-ray to Pookie's message and stay y'all ass in the States. And leave the rest of this shit for us niggas that know how to do it or can afford security.
Yeah.
Nigga, I ain't even staying in the States, nigga. I ain't even staying in the States, nigga. I'm getting out this motherfucker too and gonna do what I do. But
That's
I'm
what we
just
trying to
saying.
tell you, nigga.
But
Like shit.
no, but what I'm saying is for a comment like this, bro, that he made, it's women here. It's just you okay, you wanna know the real issue? I'm gonna tell y'all the real issue with niggas in the States. Niggas trying to date out of their fucking league. Niggas are 4s and 5s.
I can agree with that.
Niggas don't want a bitch that's a 4 or 5.
Yes.
Niggas want a bitch that's an 8 or a 9, but they don't want to goddamn pay for the bitch that's an 8 or a 9 and goddamn make the money that they require. So they say bitches in the States expect too much. They want this. They want that. Well, nigga, look better.
That's
Go to the gym. Work out. Get another motherfucking job. You can get you an 8 or a 9 that look like a Colombian or a Dominican. Nigga, these niggas complaining because they look like fucking mechanics with cigarettes out their mouth and can't get no fucking bitches. Come on, man.
Hey,
X-Ray. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. I really want to show my face so y'all can see what the fuck I look like. That's what I want to do.
Hey, X-Ray, you used to rap. Hey, you used to rap because that was a bar.
Yeah, I used to rap.
That was a bar. Yo, that was
damn.
No, for real, man. These niggas be complaining about the women in the States and shit.
Listen.
But it ain't the women in the States. It's us, nigga. It's us. It's really us, nigga. It's really us. We want bitches that's out of our league when it ain't supposed to be the way. And guess what? It's 4s and 5s and 6s that'll smell our ass and watch our motherfucking draws and treat us good and buy us everything. We don't want them 4s and 5s and 6s. We want 8s, 9s, and 10s, nigga. And most of the time, 8s, 9s, and 10s, we can't afford them. We ain't on their level. It's 100, and that's the issue. And niggas want to run to these other third world countries and think these bitches gonna be with them for free. They just want your money, my nigga. Real shit. And I ain't taking up for bitches in the States.
This nigga's
I ain't taking up for bitches in the States. I'm not. I'm a nigga that go other places and do this shit. But it's just on some real shit. These niggas gotta stop this shit, bro. Niggas gotta stop this shit acting like women in the States so bad.
What about the stars and the rich niggas that look good that travel out of
lames. They lames. They're fucking lames. They're lames. They just got money. They just got money. That's why these niggas got 6, 7 fucking baby mamas getting hit for all this child support.
Nah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like that's why I disagree, bro. The world is bigger than where you live, my nigga. Like I can't get mad at a nigga that done found out it's more bitches over here on this side of the world and they not putting up with half the shit. Nigga, that ain't nigga, that's me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like saying niggas that go to motherfucking Humboldt to get prices lower on the prop. They should just buy it in the city. Nah, nigga, I'm going to where the price is lower, is better deals. They treat me better. You know what I'm saying? It tastes better. The plugs don't give me samples.
Not
like
relationship, Ice.
Bro,
not
but that's
relationship.
Come on, bro.
We talking about just temporary pussy. Not a relationship.
It's the same shit. Yeah, y'all really think it's different out there. And again, this is where it's different, Jay, because you might be in LA and there's Mexicans out there. It's different. But Ice, come to New York City. But again, this is where X-Ray hit it on the head. Guys is going out of their league. Because again, if you come to New York, you're not gonna be able to afford those 8, 9s, and 10s that you really want. So again, you gotta fly out of there.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Half the niggas that go to Sasua and be going to these spots, they not even talking to the 8, 9s, and 10s. To be 100% honest, you're not gonna see these niggas walking around with 8, 9s, and niggas is walking around with 5 through 7s.
I ain't seen number 5s and 6s online, nigga.
So like that's what I'm saying. Like niggas ain't out of that league.
Fact. Yep.
So you saying niggas traveling over there just to fuck with goddamn 5s and 6s and bitches?
No, I'm not saying. Listen. At the end of the day, every nigga that go to the DR for sure got with a Dominican. If you ain't never seen a Dominican woman, you have the image in your brain. Like if I was to be like, what do you think the devil look like? A lot of people gonna say he's red with horns, and you ain't never seen a nigga before. So if I ask the average nigga, what do they gonna think she thick and got a big butt and all? So niggas is gonna go over there and they gonna look for that. But when you get over there, you're gonna see maybe that's not what I want. Maybe this ain't maybe I do want it,
But like, damn, do I want to spend that much money? Is the vibe gonna be there? Is this gonna be? Is she gonna treat me like this? Is it just really gonna seem like it's transactional? So it's a whole bunch of shit that go up in there when niggas go up out there. But niggas ain't slowly going out there to say, yo, I just want to be with some 5 through 7s. But nigga, that end up happening because, like I said, that's where your money go the furthest. And you up here talking about niggas paying too much money and doing whatever. Like I'm not gonna pay too much money. I can get a 9 and a 10 for $100 for the overnight, for the hour, whatever. But I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
but I'm saying a bitch will pay you here, Ice. A bitch will give you money out of their pocket here. If that game a nigga say they got when they get overseas, you can get the same bitch to do it in LA, New York, Miami, Texas, motherfucking Florida. That's what I'm saying. Niggas pretty much ain't got game. Niggas, I mean, really, look, I just think niggas ain't got game on some real shit. It gotta be niggas ain't smart.
But it's a mix between like the niggas that got it, like oh, I don't want to say I'm not no better than nobody, but I'll go out there for a month. I like fucking bitches. I can't stay out in Oakland and fuck a different bitch every day. Unless I'm paying for it.
You can if you want to.
No, bro, I done tried it, bro.
I
done had a good rotation of four different ones, but I'm saying I'm not going outside just picking what I want. I'm not going to a club and just saying, hey, you know what? I don't even feel like buying you a drink. You want to just leave right now?
Hey,
you need to move
any
to Boston,
nigga that say he can go out
Boston
and grab joints every single night, I want to put you to the test, man.
Yeah, that nigga lying.
Globe gonna fly into your city.
I got a couple brothers, nigga.
No. That's not the thing. That's not the thing.
Hey,
I'm not saying you can't grab the joint. I'm saying the ones that you want.
Yeah.
Hey, Globe.
The ones that I can just point. I literally want to be able. I literally want to be able to be with you and say, "Go fuck her tonight," and you gonna say, "All right, my nigga."
I'm in Southern California, my nigga. Do you not know what's down here? You
bruh, nigga, I done been there, bro.
Okay, nigga, so what do you mean?
I'm telling you, it's not. That ain't nigga, bruh. The last time I was on Hollywood Boulevard, I got into a fight with 5 Mexicans. So it's not just saying you gonna get motherfucking bitches all the goddamn time. That shit ain't happening like that. And I'm not looking for bitches.
Ice, it is Ice. If you go to the right places, it is.
Man,
Downtown Fullerton.
Hell no, bro. That's a lie, bro.
I've been here for a long time living this shit.
Hey, you can do that in Boston.
I've been here for a long time living this shit. Niggas must ain't got game, bro.
Man, it's like y'all niggas literally making it seem like this gonna be the same as going to fucking Roombas. And it's like, yeah, it's so what
you ain't paying here. You ain't paying here. All you got, nigga, even in Vegas, if you go to the club in Vegas and you got, now this is what niggas gonna get got at right here. If you go to a club in Vegas and you dress right and you got on the right fucking pants, not on no jeans, and you got on the right shoes, not on no motherfucking joints, and you got on the right shit, looking good, smelling good, and you in the motherfucking section, the bitches looking at you, nigga. You not a civilian out there. You got a $10,000 table and them bitches coming.
Hold up.
But that's cool. That's cool.
What did you say? You said a what? A section and a what table? A $10,000 what?
What that mean? You still get bitches no matter where you at, nigga.
Yeah, you still one. That's high class slippery right there. You doing all that for some pussy?
Whoa. No. Hey, sections in Boston is not 10K, but it's the same. It's the same thing.
I didn't say I was paying for it. I didn't say I was paying for it. Hold up. Glow.
He's right. X-Ray's right.
Did you not say, Glow, you hang with fucking millionaires? Nigga, you ain't the only nigga that know fucking millionaires, nigga, that hang around with niggas with money. Guess what happened when they go to the club? Hey, brother, you come with me in that fucking Iranian accent, nigga. I ain't paying for shit. Look, bro.
You, for one, you getting technical, and two, we talking about the average nigga. The average nigga ain't fucking going to Vegas getting sections and got partners with money like that. The average nigga got to save up to go to Vegas, got a fucking budget limit and all this other shit. He probably got a couple. He got a couple of fits that he can pull out the closet. A bitch might like him, a bitch might not like him. But you talking about some shit.
I'm glad you
here to
said
the East Coast.
You said, Ice, I'm glad you said the average nigga. Get yourself an average bitch and settle down, nigga.
But
Simple
that's what
as
I'm
that.
saying. Look,
Simple as that.
I can admit that I'm an
Everybody
average
ain't
nigga.
equal. No,
But
Ice, I'm not
listen,
talking about you. Don't take it like I'm
no,
talking
no,
about you. I'm talking in
no,
general.
I know,
I'm
I know.
talking about these niggas that want these bitches that look like Colombians and Dominicans, but ain't got shit, gotta save up for 6 fucking months to go on a goddamn 2-week trip. That's who I'm talking about. Stop complaining about the bitches here if you ain't got your shit together. Niggas worrying about bitches and niggas ain't got their shit together, and that's really the issue.
Say it again for the niggas in the back.
Preach.
That's really the issue, bro. On some real shit.
This a big man's game, man.
Hey,
I told you.
hey,
GC, what up, GC?
you can come to Boston. It's a little bit cheaper. We don't pay $10K for the section.
Nigga, I
It's
wouldn't
a little
pay
bit
nigga
cheaper.
500 for a session, nigga.
Nah,
I
it's
wouldn't
cheaper
pay
than 500.
500 for a session, but I'm just saying, nigga. I'm just saying though, you
yeah,
hey,
that's what I'm saying.
hey,
It's
you
even
gotta
like I'm
surround
saying, even
yourself with people like that,
it's
man.
niggas with their shit together. That you know what I'm saying? That don't mean that. Just like I'm saying, you can be you can have your shit together and still be a stupid nigga. You just a stupid nigga with your shit together.
You can be a
Nah.
sly ass nigga
Hey,
and get
money
no
don't.
women, just
Yeah,
like a lot of these
money.
Nah,
NBA players.
Getting
And you
don't
can be a
change
nigga with your
shit.
shit together
Nah,
and don't want to
it's just
stuff
niggas
that
with their shit together
he's
that don't
talking
know how
about.
to
Right?
speak to a woman. Like they be socially
Exactly.
awkward.
That's
That too.
that's a
Exactly.
whole other
Socially
thing
awkward.
too.
And it's a shitload of them
That's
niggas.
true. That's for sure true.
Yeah.
But that's what we need to be talking about most of the time and getting niggas right and helping niggas get
But
right.
hey,
Opposed to niggas talking about women all the time. Niggas talking about how bad the women in America is. Nigga, let's fix ourselves as men first. Let's talk about what we need to do first as men. Let's have these conversations. And hey, nigga, message me, write me, let's talk about it. What you doing wrong? Niggas ain't got no pride and niggas just want to blame. Just like they still talking about fucking 2 acres and 40 acres in the mirror. Nigga, the same shit going on, pointing the finger at everybody instead of our fucking self. I'm a man that can say all my shortcomings came because of me. Most of these niggas in this space, they just want to blame their mama, they want to blame their daddy being gone, they want to blame these bitches because they want an 8 or a 9 bitch and they a fucking 3 or 4 niggas. And that's the reality of the situation. That's why they going to Sasua again with fucking 3s and 4s and 5 bitches with guts and shit and not getting the bad bitches. Cause these bad bitches looking at them and they charging them telling them $300 because they know they can't afford it. It ain't no bitch gonna look at a nigga she think look good and tell him $300 if she a hoe. Not one fucking bitch. If she think he look good, she gonna be like, damn, he look good, he smell good. Oh, okay, come on, Poppy. 120, 100, 150. Let's get it over with. Ain't no bitch telling no nigga no $300, $250, $200 unless he a fat shit or short fuck, ain't groomed, don't smell good, and don't look good. 100%. That's anywhere across the fucking world. And all you niggas talk, man, she told me 300 because you a clown.
Yo,
Hey,
I always sat there and looked at
there ain't no discredit
motherfuckers
in
always
that.
had a price point a price point of like 300 or 250. I'm
Hey,
like, how do y'all
over
motherfuckers get
here.
them shits?
Hey,
I'm
Banks,
like,
I was just about to say it.
anywhere.
Banks, over
Anywhere.
here, sometimes over
Yeah.
here, we bring up people that might hurt your feelings.
Nah, hey, this is a great conversation. This is a great conversation.
Hey,
but
man, I was supposed to be
at the
club an hour ago, man.
No,
We going. We going.
Yeah, nah. This is fact. This is facts because it's just like I've heard fucking price points. I've heard a bunch of different price points, and I'm like, yeah, how the fuck did y'all get to the? How the fuck did you get to 300? How the fuck did y'all get to 250? How the fuck did y'all get to 200?
Yep.
Where the fuck did that shit come from? But then I
Niggas
looked
looking
at
like
who
roaches.
was saying that shit. Yeah, I'm like, oh, nigga, this nigga. I looked at who was saying this shit. I'm like, all right, I got you. I see why those numbers are coming up. Yeah, I see why those numbers are coming
for sure.
I ain't never heard of 300. I ain't never heard of 250. I ain't never heard of 200 anywhere I went.
That's
And
why I was saying
I've been
that.
to Colombia. I've been to
mean,
Costa Rica. I've been to DR. I've been to Egypt. I've been to about 10 different countries. I ain't never heard of fucking 200.
International Shack. Shout out to my TTC brother Globe. 8 days in Medi. I'm gonna be with some of the baddest chicks. One of the best lives yet. I'm over here dying at y'all niggas, man. Salute to my guy International Shack for the super chizzy. We had a couple more that I put out there, but we had a good conversation. My guy, My Skin's Money with the $9 come truck with me. Came through with one. Appreciate you, man. Felix King, my guy, for sure. Appreciate you, man. And I think we had another one. Hold up. I think we had another one in the beginning. From my guy.
Glove, if you just click the shared right next to, I think, the comments, it'll hit you with all your super chats. So you can just do it all at one
Oh
time.
yeah, there you go. Oh man, appreciate you, man. Yep, there they are, Laura. Yep.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Hey
Yeah,
man,
there
I'm
you
still
go.
learning, man. Getting
Yeah,
some
Hey,
get some
congrats
information
on
from
being
my vet. From a
congrats
vet.
on becoming a YouTuber, man, and joining the
Hey, we
community,
not
man.
there yet, man. 1K. My goal of saying that I made it in the community was 1K.
Facts,
We
facts.
at what are
Hey,
we at?
shout out to Smash TV, man. I didn't even
What
see
are
him
we at?
drop off, man. Good dude, man. He drops in good content.
Yeah, man. I
Yeah, man.
sometimes and when you come up here, man, sometimes now, it gets the conversation get going. I try not to let people die out, but salute to him
Yeah.
for sure for coming up. We at 8:36, man. 8:36. So we almost there, man. That live stream with
Good
Goldie
shit, bro.
Mac. That live stream with Goldie Mac got 52 subscribers, man. I don't even
That's dope.
understand how a
That's
live
dope.
stream gained
Congratulations.
52
Good
fucking
stuff, bro.
subscribers.
You gonna get there, man.
We going, man. We
Congratulations.
churning. Shout out to GC
Congratulations.
Judah in the building for hitting one kizzy. You know what I'm saying?
We outside.
So GC Judah is the one you want to congratulate because he's there. He crossed that. Because I feel like that 1K hurdle, Ice, and I'm sure you know how that 1K hurdle, once you get over that 1K hurdle, I feel like everything else after that is kind of like, you putting in the grind work to keep going.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah, man. And I like, I appreciate, Ice and X-Ray joining the panel tonight because I knew that they was going to have, what we needed, that other side of the fence. Because I heard what everybody was saying the other night on the live, and I took everybody's point. And I do believe what was said is correct. You do need some opposite dialogue every now and again. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing against nobody. It's not a shot at nobody to have opposite dialogue every now and again. You could come in and say, I don't like the way way y'all do this, or I don't agree with this, or this is something, and it's good to have these conversations because
honestly, I wanted that X-Ray Pookie still here.
Yeah, man, I'm here, and I was gonna speak on that too. I'm definitely gonna speak on that. I'm glad you brought it up. But as I said in the live, I have like I come in on your shit. I like shit. You know what I'm saying? I interact with you. I hope you don't think that I meant anything personal or I was taking a personal shot at you because that's not what I was doing at all. So I didn't even understand where that came from. It's all love. I watch your shit. I think you got great content. I'm always coming on your shit. I'm not one of them biased niggas that's gonna be like, man, I ain't fucking with him over there because I fuck with this person over there. That ain't me at all. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't care who don't like who. That ain't where I'm at. I'm here just to give good conversation because there's people listening want to hear all these sides.
I didn't agree with it, but I didn't agree with your comment. But
we can agree to disagree. And you said it in the comment you didn't agree with it, and I understood that off the bat. But I thought it was over after that. It's over now. I really don't give a fuck. But there's no issues. I appreciate you having me here. I still watch your shit. I still like your shit. Every time I get a goddamn bell notification, I hit the like button. All that. I have no issue. I think you do good shit. Now. Primo, go ahead, bro. I'm sorry I cut you off, man. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say I appreciate you for sliding through on Globe's panel after all of that, because at the end of the day, that's just something that needed to be said, and I didn't want to be the one to say it. I've been wanting to say what you said. I totally agree with you. But if I was to be the one to say it, it'll be
gonna be on your ass.
I'm a hater because I got dudes, I got all of this, I got this and that. So I didn't want to be the one to say it. You're the one with no mask. So keep preaching, brother.
Yeah, somebody can have, and I want people to understand that people can have an opinion, and the opinion can have me involved in it, right? Their opinion it's not my message. If I'm gonna give you my message, trust me, I'm gonna get it to you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let you know exactly how I feel because I got the voice to be able to do it. and we building the ability to be able to do it. So, but it doesn't mean I don't agree with either side. You know what I mean? It's just, everyone had their opinion on something. They voiced their opinions. It definitely had my name in it, and I didn't have no issue with it. Like I said, man, I think in 2024 we need more of this cross collaboration with guys in the space instead of everybody beefing with each other. The guys that have got more subscribers can work with the people that got less subscribers, and I think that's one thing that I never understood is a lot of people let the subscriber count go to their head, and I've noticed that.
Yeah.
And for me, I just be like, I mean, I get it, bro. You're successful in what you do, and there can't no one take away from that. But man, we still all doing the same thing. Yeah. I can move the same way. Just because you got that many subscribers, you can't. I can still move the same way you are. Or if I can still go the same places you're going. I can still, like, you know what I mean? Like in 2024, we got to be able to, work together to grow our space to be something more than just, what a lot of people see it for. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that see this space for negativity and bad energy, and I don't see that, man. I see a lot of good creators with good information that travel. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking forward to Ice and them going to Asia, whether I go or not. I'm still looking forward to them going because it's gonna be information.
1960s ringtone, bro.
I don't know.
Who got the 1960s ringtone, bro?
Global Ice Tea.
Nah, that's GC, bro.
What did it mean? I got the game on. It was a commercial.
GC, oh man, GC
My bad.
with the hot top in the 90s.
I didn't mean to. Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt that.
No, I turned it down.
Hey, yo,
you probably got a beeper.
The beeper.
Oh, okay, Will.
I do want to.
Let me address Ill Will. I thought that's what you were saying. I thought you were taking my line and saying I'm gonna pick you up from the airport. But listen, man, you won't believe it might only be 2 or 3, but one for me is enough. The amount of people that have sent me messages in my inbox about, because there's people that watch these lives, man, and they might see one person battling against another person, and then they feel like they're involved in it. And they
internalize it.
And they internalize it, and they send me a message, and they're not realizing I take that shit seriously. So when people been saying shit like that, I've been taking it seriously, especially as we get closer to moving towards a date where people are gonna know where I'm at, and I'm gonna be out in the open. And people have. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. People have gone to the point. This shit changed me when I found out that people will go to the extent of, because I put a picture of our boat on the live, somebody went to the extent of offering a higher price for that boat. You know what I mean? Like I said, somebody took what someone else said, internalized what they said, and felt like they needed to message me and be like, yeah, I'm gonna be in CTG waiting for you. No, you're not. And if you are, you're a fool if you think that you're gonna do some dumb shit to be out, especially in Cartagena, but anywhere around the world. But yeah, man. So yeah, bro, I appreciate you though. Yeah, I appreciate you for watching the live, bro. And I'm glad you cleaned that up, because I definitely didn't want to have to add Lil Will to the list of watchers. Watch out for Lil Will.
I want to know when GC Judah gonna start flying out besides Atlanta.
Oh yeah, you got fly out, bro.
Oh man,
yeah, you gotta go,
man.
bro.
When we talk
about,
man,
we all gotta come up with a trip, man. We all gotta come up with a trip to the DR, man. I think we need to do the DR because Primo got the connection. So
hey, so I'm gonna tell you this. Primo did say he was go out to Colombia, and I'm gonna come out to the DR regardless. I'm not necessarily a big fan of DR as far as me traveling there, but I will come out if everybody go out there. Everybody that that I fuck with go out there. I will come out there. Me, my cousin, my brother.
Yeah, we'll
be out there
on the back.
So
on our,
y'all just let me know the dates and
Yeah, you know we all talk on a daily basis, so we'll
Yeah, go ahead, because like
we'll definitely
I,
put something together, man. Like I said, I'm still not out of coming to Medellin with y'all for a couple days. I'm not like that's not dead, but it just depends.
I was gonna fall back, but I might not to. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, again, if y'all gonna go, if you slide through too, I'll go. I'm gonna have to go.
It just depends on like I said, I got a couple of trips with the guys already locked in, and then it just depends on how I'm gonna do my birthday, man. That's the real key. May depends on how I'm gonna do my birthday, how my job.
Yeah.
Really, April and May turns on my job. If the grand opening is in April, then I'm good. If the grand opening is in May, then
Oh wait, it's in May, Moscow?
Yeah, it's in May, and then unfortunately I can't move my dates because it's my charity event.
Yeah. But that's all right. We're gonna put something together, man. And like I said, we're gonna do something in Costa Rica or DR, or shit. We could do something in CTG in my home. You know what I mean? Like, the sky's the limit for me in CTG. You just gotta let me know what we're doing, and
I'm trying to tell you, the sky's the limit anywhere, man.
I know. I hear you.
Sky's the limit anywhere, man. It's just how you know how you move. Sky's the limit anywhere you want to go.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm back in.
Yeah. I said no. We set the goal on May. Then I thought it was earlier.
We'll try to get something together, man. We'll try to get something together.
Yeah, so it's in May. Unfortunately, I can't move my dates because it's my charity event, and so I can't really move that. But it is in May. But if not in May, and y'all want to do a whole different trip, I'm cool with that too. Just let me know. Obviously, we'll talk on the back end on whatever it is. Just let me know. I'll be there, or you guys be there.
These dates got to be sealed and dealed.
Facts.
You just gonna see us pop up.
Facts. I definitely want to go back to DR so I can get a different perspective on DR. Because when I went to DR,
man.
Yeah, when I went to Punta Cana. I liked Punta Cana better than I liked Sosua. So when I went to DR, I went to Punta Cana, I went to Santiago, I went to Sosua, I went to Puerto Plata. I went to all those places in the same fucking trip. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'll get a different feel for
you went to sleep.
But I definitely will go back to DR. My cousin also hasn't been. So he definitely will go. He'll definitely go. So yeah.
Now you definitely get a different feel. It's different because even when I went, I'm trying to tell you, Moskin, back when I went, it was different compared to what it was now. It's an open market for me. That's why I be laughing. It's like I'm trying to tell you, you got Colombia, Venezuela, everything right in DR. I'll be laughing. I'll be like, yo, I don't gotta go nowhere if I want it. That's why I'm like, I tell brothers, like, if you're gonna risk yourself, you know what I'm saying, might as well stay in DR. Again, it's pricier. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but again, that's because the quality's there.
Yeah, the quality is there, and it's not about in the closing because we're gonna get ready to get up out of here. It's not. I mean, it's about the experience. Colombia is amazing, man. Medellin is amazing. Cartagena is amazing. You know what I mean? Yeah. You got to be able to handle yourself when you go to these destinations, right? So, yes, I add security. Why do I add security? Well, it costs $100 a day, for one. And two, it's just another layer of no bullshit for me. You know what I mean? So if you're thinking about, all right, I want to go there, but I'm nervous. All right, man. Reach out to a Danger or a Goldie Mac and pay the $100 a day, or find yourself your own security. Reach out to me. I can help you get security for $100 a day. You know what I mean? But Goldie Mac or Danger provide the same system. It's the same system. So when you get security in these destinations like Cartagena and Medellin, it's a system that you come with. It comes with security, cars, concierge. It comes with everything. You get somebody that's going to move around with you. And we're not talking about fucking Vin Diesel or fucking offensive lineman from fucking the NFL. We're talking about someone that's connected in the city that can move you around and understands, nah, we're not going here, we're not going here, we're not doing this, we're not doing that. We're going to keep you away from this. I'm going to talk to this person. Like, there's places where I go in Maddie where they pull up and they're like, wait, they go do what they got to do. And then, all right, let's go. Come on. Everything is straight. You know what I mean? And that's in, you know, the brothels and stuff like that. You got to set up layer. If you're going to travel to these places, you got to set up yourself the ability to go there, the awareness. And it doesn't have to be with security either. It could be with you. It could be your awareness. It could be you staying in a place that has security, you going to parky areas, you know, taking a taxi to parky areas, going inside the park, going inside the club, controlling your drink, controlling what you're doing, not getting drunk, finding you somebody, vetting out the situation if that's what you want to do, taking them back, having your security vetting out the situation. It's all layers. You don't have to be afraid to travel. Or go to a place that you can be less worried about shit like that. Sasua, you don't have to worry about that. I don't think anyone's ever been scoped in Sasua. I'm sure people have been robbed there before. I'm sure that happens every day. So you can't miss the fact. Like, I'm sure people get scammed there every day. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's just layers and levels to it, man. You know what I mean? And I would just tell everyone to know yourself, know who you are, you know what I mean? And take heed to what Razor Rays and DC Born Rob and all the different people say, and listen to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Can I put myself in that situation to handle it? Go ahead, guys, as we get ready to get up out of here.
Yeah. So I'll go first because I'm about to get out first. I'm about to drop off. So first off, shout out to Ice City and X-Rated Pookie for bringing a balanced perspective. That shit was fucking dope. Second, Primo, I will send you the same Airbnb that I sent Globe, so you can see it comes nightclub, pool table, security, all that stuff. I'll send that shit to you. This shit's fucking dope. But ultimately, this was a fucking great live. I'm fucking proud to be a part of this fucking live. The last live that I was a part of, that shit went over 1K. Make sure you guys make sure this shit goes over fucking 1K, man. Follow follow Globe here, follow Globe on fucking Instagram, man, and just let's keep it fucking positive and keep it going and keep motherfuckers accountable in 2024.
And make sure y'all follow My Skins Money so we can get his channel popping in 2024. We can get him up to 1K. Me and Primo are almost to 1K. GC Judah is at 1K. We moving. Hey, all y'all big YouTubers, telling y'all, we'll gun some of y'all down in 2024, man. I see the games y'all like to play. We're going to gun some of y'all down because it's not hard to I see what we got to do. But yeah, man, make sure y'all go subscribe to my guy. Appreciate you, My Skins Money, for being on there, man. The co-host that I wanted, the co-host that I expected. I appreciate you, my guy. This was a legendary live to close out 2023. Exactly what I expected. And the people that I wanted. Appreciate you. Toxico, hey man, I'm gonna hit you about that. I really want one before I leave.
Well, my cousin will send you one for sure. Just send me your shit and I'll send you one.
All right, well, I'm gonna talk to you so we can figure it out because I can cash out y'all and get it because I want to get one before I go.
Facts.
All right, because I want to promote it while I'm out in the CTG and stuff. All right, bro. Salute.
Yes, sir.
Primo. I'm gonna let you go because I'm gonna let my guy My Skins Money go last since he wasn't up here much.
Let me go, yo, man. Yo, love. Shout outs to everybody that was out here, man. This shit was definitely a legendary live, man. Salutes to Ice, you know what I'm saying? Smash TV. He ain't even talk too much, but salutes to all of y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, get my globe popping, you know what I'm saying? Because it's about to be lit. You know what I mean? I'm not doing no Gringo Domingo. I jumped on this just to show support. So make sure y'all hit this 1K because there's a lot of knowledge being spilled all over this shit, man. Yo, salutes to GC Judah, everybody that was hitting them in the chat. Yo, man, y'all 2024. Oh man.
Woo. This weekend.
It's gonna be lit. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. I'm in the back though.
Hey, me and Primo, we going dumb in 2024. You're gonna see a lot of content from TTC, Never Regular, Only Premium, Globetrotter, Primo. Me and Primo been talking in the back. I'm telling you, we gonna fire some missiles in 2024. I appreciate you for being a part of this, man. It's another guest host that I wanted, and exactly what I expected it to be, man. I appreciate you, man. This was legendary in 2023.
You already, boss. Holla at you.
Yep. GC Judah, I know you came in late. My guy made it to 1K, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe. Check out my guy GC Judah's channel. One of the better editors in the game. If I had his skills with my creativity, I feel like I would be at a fucking million subs by now. But go ahead, my guy.
Nah, man, I'm just proud of you, Globe. Everything you've been doing, you've been putting your stuff together, and as you're seeing, you know that hard work pays off, bro. So just continue to do it, and you got our support. You see who's behind you, and you know, like Primo would say, it's chess, not checkers. So we working.
Well, nah, I appreciate you, man, and I definitely see what you're doing. And your channel is amazing, bro. And I'm always gonna be a subscriber. And me and you gotta talk because I got some collaboration ideas for us in 2024 as well. For sure. Appreciate you, my guy. Salute. All right, man. I appreciate every single person that came out for this live tonight. We switched a lot of gears. We were going to do the live real raw reaction episode 4, but then I ended up wanting to get this topic out. It was all over the place for a little bit, but then it came together. But that's kind of how I wanted it to go. I kind of wanted to be a back and forth battle between Fear Mongering and P4P because I feel like they go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they go hand in hand. It was a great debate. X-Ray Ice coming up ultimately just sent it to the moon because, you know, me, Primo, My Skin's Money, we had kind of the same theory of how we felt. Obviously, we all had different points, but we kind of had the same theory. And then having them two come up where they had, an opposite thinking, which was great, just shot it to the moon. And that's what the travel space has to be about in 2024. We can work together and it can be a debate on the opposite end. And no one has to get upset. No one has feelings have to be hurt. No one has to, call each other on the back end and be like, man, I didn't like what you was like. And I have to be that in 2024. And if we work towards that, we can create a great space. I enjoy being a part of this space. I appreciate every single person that supports my channel, supports what we're doing. We're going to CTG in T-minus some days. It's going to be a movie, man. I got a special show planning for y'all in CTG. I'm not going to give y'all no boring lives in CTG, that's for sure. It's going to be nothing but straight bangers, man. This was the last live for 2023. 2024 is right around the corner. I don't know exactly when we'll be back live. I got to get back into the lab and create a good live for 2024 to start it off. Trying to finish up the background in the studio. But we working, man. I appreciate every single one of y'all rocking with your boy Globe on this Friday night. As always, real talk, real travel, real life. TTC, we going to CTG again, man. Trip number 10. Happy New Year. Stay safe. I'll see y'all in 2024, man. Please come back. Please hit that like button. Please share. Please subscribe, man. I love y'all guys, man. This was a movie. It's your boy Globe. I'm gone, man. Peace. Happy New Year.
Yeah, man. It's been a very successful trip with my guys, man. Yeah, that's good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, they didn't pour anything on it.
Hey, man. TTC, man. We had a great trip, man.
Great trip. Brothers.
Forever, man. We locked in forever. We'll maybe have to come to Atlanta, Alabama, or North Carolina on y'all.
Hey.
Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simpo's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle. Wait a minute, Work hard for the car, so that's why it's all tinted. Wait a minute. Had a real late night, woke up with my head spinning out in Nashville. It's been mad real. I need sunglasses, I need Advil. I like fake boobs and my cash real. I like first place, you're in last still. Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simpo's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle.
Look, pocket rocket in my pocket, please don't make me pop it. All these boys just wanna copy the style, tell them niggas stop it. Whoa, it's my destiny, feeling like Latoya, like it found me my Beyonce, and she shotgun in the cockpit. Grinding with the team, making C notes. In my pocket still full of green, call it CeeLo. Alligator watch on me, Tim Tebow, and these haters love to watch me like Tebow. Look, I don't take L's, I just learn a lesson. Before I count the M's, always count my blessings. Look, I'm too short, never second guessing. Got some money put up for the rain, so I'm never stressing.
Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simpo's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle. Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simpo's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle.